say the most racist, untoward words. That one is just so untoward.
Oh, very untoward of me.
It's quite untoward. That was a bit untoward.
Something untoward.
No, fully untoward.
Very untoward.
That's untoward.
God damn it.
Which, in and of itself, is very untoward. Very untoward.
Cleopatra the Countess, she's a queen of just. With her Afro rhythm, she puts your mind at rest. She's the Coco the Countess, a dreaming colors bright. But when Anthony the clown comes near, she's ready for a fight. Cleopatra the Countess, she's got a regal flair. With her funny makeup and her crazy curly hair. All than a clown, she knows it deep inside. She won't be fooled by Anthony's tricks. She won't be taken for a ride. She's Coco the Countess, she's got her own crown. She's a queen of laughter in this circus town. Oh, she won't make love to Anthony. She's got better plans. Cleopatra the Countess won't succumb. She's a woman who understands. She's got better plans. Won't succumb. She's a woman who understands.
Yeah, fuck those clowns.
Untoward. Unfavorable, adverse, or disadvantageous. Unruly, troublesome. Unseemly, improper.
An adjective as well. There were a few untoward comments when I was leaving the room. Okay, here, untoward, inappropriate. Yeah? Okay, not right for the situation. His behaviour was untoward. Okay? Bad behaviour or not the right behaviour
How untoward of me.
for the situation. Yeah? Okay, untoward.
Hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? Tell me now, or I'll start screaming. Tell me. Okay, good. I will. Yay! Welcome to Untoward Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. We love Untoward Tuesday. We love it. We can't get enough. We can't. We have a very special guest. Master Arch will be here. We have a very, in just a little while, we have an empty untoward board. I wonder who shall call in with their untoward stories. We have Michaeline going to be here in just a moment. We have songs. We have revelry. We have a megaphone. What did Michaeline say today? It's so funny. I answered the phone. It was like, bring, and went, hello. Hi. And then I said, what's going on? She's like, do you have a second to talk? And I said, well, yes, I do. And she said, this woman from the HOA was outside my fucking house. It was raining all day, so I went to go see if Kit was going to be okay on the back screened-in porch, you know. And I went, yes, do tell. And when I went out there, there was this bitch with her little notepad taking notes on my house. This is ridiculous, Keanu. I said, I know. Save it for the air. So then I deterred to her Facebook where she wrote a post. And we love Michaeline when she's in like a picketing state of mind, a protest state of mind. So I'm very excited about that. We'll look at that as well. We'll get Michaeline in here now because we love her. And she moved her studio to the kitchen. 1, 2, and 3. Michaeline! Michaeline! It's the HOA! Come out of your house now. You are not doing the right thing, Missy.
Hello.
Hi, Michaeline.
Hi, Keanu.
Thank you for prancing over.
Just prancing.
How are you?
I like a good fight.
You always say.
I do.
I'm my best when I'm fighting with someone.
I'm my best when I'm slightly. I do the best when I'm slightly pissed off, slightly angry. That's how I get through my life. When I'm slightly angry, it's exciting.
It is exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try and be angry.
You can never. I can anger you at times, but
I
mostly
think you and Gino are the only ones that have ever seen you really be like, oh.
I know. That's so funny. Anyway.
I can't stand these blinking lights. No.
They're like the blinking Christmas lights. Those aren't good.
Good God.
Good God. Good God. Great gosh almighty.
I just want. There we are. God, I was about to have a seizure. To warm up, I'll play us a song.
Okay.
We have new songs. We have one written by the incomparable Goodnight Mister, and it's not an AI song, so we look forward to that later.
Wow.
But for now,
I'm excited. Wow.
So let's dance our way before our guest gets here, just to warm up. It's Untoward Tuesday, people, so you know what that means. I'll put the call-in number in. Maybe when our guest gets here, if you'd like to call in with an untoward story, you too could win the Untoward Award. If you don't know what untoward means, Google it. But let's look at some songs. We love this one.
Untoward behavior, party like a child. Back in the atmosphere, it's crazy, right? Keanu and Michaeline, side by side. Hit that subscribe button, bing, bing, chat's blowing up. Can't believe this thing. Keanu's in the house, rocking the live stream. Michaeline by his side.
By his side.
Bing, bing, bing. It's a Keanu show. Everybody is watching.
Watching, don't you know?
Like there's no tomorrow. Keanu,
Get it, Mickey.
bringing the glow.
Bing, bing. Build up the beat. We can't get enough.
Bring the glow. Bring the glow.
Let the music take you away.
Bring the glow.
The end of it. I should have thought of these. You love a plot.
Yay.
That was good, wasn't it?
That was really fun. I like it.
Quiet.
Oh.
Pause. All right, here
You
we
told
go.
me to
Or else it'll
quiet.
just play over and over. Now, time for feeding the ducks.
It gave me a little head rush
Did you have a head rush?
when I went. I don't know what I was doing, but my head was bobbing and weaving way too erratically.
Oh.
Bobbing and weaving.
Bobbing, weaving,
Bobbing and
weaving,
weaving
bobbing.
way too erratically. Yes. Woo!
So everyone here right now, let's give out some Kiki Bucks. What's the date of today? The 14th?
Today is the 14th of May.
14th of May. So
Yes.
January, February, March, April, May. 514. You know what? Fuck it, Kiki coins. 514 Kiki coins for everyone here right now.
Wow.
Isn't that exciting?
That is. Very exciting.
So Master Arch is coming at 9:30. He is what shall we call it? He's a financial fetishist, meaning some people like to have their money controlled in a sex way.
Oh.
It's the only way I know how to describe it, but I'm hoping he will, and I'm sure he will, he's a lovely gentleman, will be able to describe it better for us.
Yeah.
Yes. He either puts you on a budget, or if you have an inordinate amount of money, he hurts you financially for sex purposes.
Well, I'm not quite sure what that means or entails.
People have kinks. People have kinks.
It's about money and sex.
Yes, good night, Mr.
The two most important things in life.
It's true. That's true. That's what drives people. Money and sex, and sex
Money
and money.
first, sex second, love maybe third.
Before Skittles, before love, I think.
Yeah. Rigatonis before love for me.
So tell me about your protest today, and when are we going to pick it again?
Well, so I went out there and it was pouring rain. I mean, I went out on my screened-in porch out there, and my middle floor is underneath is the garage, so I'm kind of far up. I couldn't like just run out and fucking beat her down or anything. But I went out there, and there the fuckhead was right in the back of my house with her notepad looking and writing.
She's like,
and I went
with her quill.
with her fucking quill. She probably is old enough to have a fucking quill, bitch. So
And then you were like, you get out of here now.
No, she couldn't even hear me because it was raining. Her windows were rolled up. And I'm going, oh my God. I'm beating on my screen, and I'm going, hey,
you. There's ladders down here because I'm painting this house.
And then I go, and she kind of scooched along, and I went, bitch. And then she was kind of in between mine and Doug's house, and she was still writing, and then she rolled down her window, and then she rolled it right back up and scooted off. Mine and Doug's house.
Sorry.
And
So
2:30 this afternoon, while I was at work, it was the time on it was 2:30. I didn't see it till about 4. I looked at my emails, and there was a fine of $50 and a violation because I painted my house. I'm painting my house the same fucking color that I had before, and I didn't get an approval from it's called the ARB or something like that. Are you fucking kidding me?
The ARB,
They
what does
said-
that stand for?
I don't even know. I think it says ARB. This is the thing. If you paint your house,
Assholes,
if you
rude
bitches.
bitches.
So
Assholery, rudeness, and bitchiness.
okay, up until about 2 weeks ago, if you painted your house the same color that you had before, you didn't have to get approval. within these 2 weeks where I've signed a contract, well, my friends are helping me down the street with the painters, and they got it somewhat approved because they called and said the contract has been signed and we're already in the process of painting that house. So they had sent out an email that even if you are painting it the same color, you still have to get approval. You have to fill out a thing and get approval, but it won't cost you anything.
Ugh.
But I didn't fall under that. It was already a begun job.
This is ridiculous. Don't they know you're part of the Riverwalk 7?
They don't fucking care. They're assholes.
Her house is about this color.
They're-
What do we want? Demolish the HOA. When do
You know
we
what?
want it? Now.
They're just horrible. I can't even tell you.
Well, you know what's going to
No.
cheer you up?
What?
Number 1, justice and the abolishment of the AARP. What was it? ARB?
AARP is the American Association for Retired Peoples.
Somebody, look,
I
Chris
don't fucking
Thompson
like
said
that.
that in the chat. That is rude, Chris. That's very rude. That's an age joke. He's an
I know.
ageist.
I don't acknowledge that. So shut up.
Yeah, Chris, you get a kiki tax. That.
I'll AARP you.
You be ageist here one more time, and there'll be even more of a kiki tax. How dare you, Chris?
Really?
How dare you?
Stop that nonsense.
But what will cheer you up? Whippoorwill.
I'm cheered up. I called my friends and they're taking care of it. And they've had a lawsuit going against these assholes for 1,000,000 years.
Listen,
So,
if there's anything about you, Michaeline, it's that you want justice and you want it now.
I do.
You-
And you know what? I'm not letting anybody tell me what to do. They just piss me off. So
You know somebody that does tell people what to do? Our fair guest. He tells them what to do with their money. He
Oh,
takes some
really?
for himself. He's here. Are you excited? Because I
Yeah.
know I am.
do we call him Master?
I'm not sure. Master Arch is his name. You can follow him at All4Arch on Twitter.
Okay.
He's a financial fetishist, a pro-dominant. He's been described as, and I wrote this down because I found it so titillating, intense, brash, and arrogant. Not everyone's cup of tea, but I think we'll like him.
I think we will.
Are you excited? Without further ado, Master Arch, everyone. Hello.
Thank you for having me.
Hello.
Nice
How are
to meet
you?
you.
I feel like I've seen you before.
Maybe
He
in
was
your
on
dreams.
Gino Bisconti's
I saw
podcast.
you on there. I
Yes.
definitely did. How are you?
I'm living the dream.
Good.
I'm living the dream.
So, was that a good introduction? I've been
Yeah.
researching you a bit, and it is very interesting and confusing what you do.
Yeah, I can understand that. I wear many hats in the fetish world, and it's a large community, and it's also a large dialect of sex. BDSM and fetish I consider to be a dialect of sex. So
Mhm.
to be able to speak to people about what I do, having a basic understanding for what BDSM entails usually helps. So
Yes.
the best way to describe what I do currently and have for some time is I'm a male dominatrix. That's the
Okay.
best way to put it. People come to me wanting to feel a certain type of way, be that powerless, feeling like they've surrendered something, power exchange of some sort. That's where I step in and provide that experience for them.
Is it a
that-
lot of, and I've heard in this community, is it a lot of like CEOs, people that like have a lot of power in their life, and then they want to feel like they're somebody else is controlling them, or is that
Okay, let's
50
just
Shades of
dive
Grey
into that.
bullshit? Yeah.
The people that I see are people like Gino that really are these power individuals that just run their mouth all day and get away with everything and need to be put into a place of silence and quiet and discipline.
Please
That-
come over right now and pour some wax on Gino just to shut him up.
I asked
can't
him. I
believe he's
asked him
quiet
on his
right now.
podcast. I'm like, have you ever seen a dominatrix? Like, you guys joke about all this edgy stuff. Like, have you seen a professional dominatrix? He's like, no. And I'm just like, because you really give me, he's like, what, professional that needs to be taken down a notch? I'm like, that with some people, but with you, he really gives off that I need a spanking vibe. Like, it just, I don't know what it is, but I just really, kind of.
Biscotti, I'm going to give you a spanking. Master Arch told me that you need one.
Right.
He
right.
said, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
If
Yeah.
somebody was asking in the chat who's Gino, Gino is my betrothed. He hosts a show called In Hot Water, and that's where we saw you. That's where I saw you the
Yes.
first time.
Yes.
So it can be. It's not just CEOs. It's not just. It's like entertainers, people that just can't stop talking all day.
It's everybody that has that ability to get in touch with themselves to admit what they need more of.
Mhm.
And it just like once you go past vanilla sex, there's just so many different places you can go with open relationships, with different dynamics, with different power exchanges, that you're able to fetishize things and do things within your relationship and with other consenting adults that people only dream about sometimes.
Right.
And it's just for lack of opening your mouth at that point. So it really takes all types, and to give space for those types.
Makes
That's
sense.
what I like to do.
How
That
did
makes
you
sense. I
how did
love
you
it.
get into that?
I've been involved in sex work for quite a while.
Okay.
I
And-
read that it started out in like AOL and like
Yeah,
chat
I mean, it
rooms,
just
right?
and that's the thing, being on the internet and just being approached by creeps and being able to like monetize that to some way, and also just like present fetishes to the internet, that there was no place where someone would really find that. It just, you would find a Yahoo group off that kind of spoke to you, or meet others in the community that are kind of dragged into your orbit somehow or some way,
Right.
but it's just having a lot of conversations with a lot of people and just refusing to talk to them unless my time was being compensated and unless they understood that this was going to be about me. It just,
Hell yeah.
it didn't
Hey,
really.
well, and it's like, welcome to, I guess, OnlyFans, I mean, it's the same thing, it's the experience of what do you provide? An experience of, is it men and women? Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's mostly men, I think, because men have a hard time expressing feelings. And a lot of what I do is feelings-based subsets. So you're dealing with guys that want to feel less than, feel inferior, feel, tapping into whatever submissive realm they feel comfortable, whatever that is, and just providing an avenue. And I do it for women as well. I mean, it just give you an avenue to talk to your dark side, give you an avenue to talk about the stuff that you might not even tell your partner.
Right.
It just, I want to be that person that you do that with. I want to be that person that you can do that with.
Do you meet up with these people, or is it strictly online?
Most of what I do is online because of distance. And this does speak a lot more to Europeans that I've found than Americans. So, but as far as like I'll travel if I need to. I mean, it just, distance is just that, it's distance. If you want this experience to work and you want to make this part of your life, you will find a way.
Yeah. Interesting.
Just,
Yeah, there. If it's you unlock, you provide a safe space for people that think that, okay, why do I feel this way? Why do I want
or
it?
perversion of all
control.
type and all
Yeah.
kinks and all fetishes and all, and it just, within the communities right now, it's kind of a shit show because like communities are up in arms about board members and just the politics, and like people just don't get the opportunity to play much anymore. Like it's gone to this political agenda that really harms communities in the long run,
True.
but they're doing it in the name of vetting. They're doing it in the name of keeping predators out of the communities. But it's just like everybody's going to out everybody. Everybody's going to point a finger at everybody eventually.
True. Michaeline, maybe if the members of the HOA hired Master Arch here,
Absolutely.
they
That
might
would
not be patrolling your house so much.
You might really, the whole neighborhood probably could use you.
Right. We just need to turn your house
I don't
into the
mean
main
use
dungeon.
you I don't mean use you, but
No,
Use his
well-
services.
use
yeah.
your services. This whole neighborhood's really fucked up.
Well, get on that and I'll give you a cut.
Okay.
You go tell the HOA board that. You know,
Oh my God, you need to go
It's a
around the
really-
neighborhood
it's a-
flyering.
It's a
Be like,
really big neighborhood.
right? Well, what a coincidence. What a coincidence. I've got something really big for the really big neighborhood.
oh my God, you have to fly or be like, Master Arch, 50% off, everyone.
Right.
Here you go, HOA. He will help you. He will help you not be such an asshole. You got to do it, Michaeline.
I'll think about it.
And
No.
like you said, that's just one hat that I wear. There's so many other different sex worker hats that I
Did
can
you
provide.
come up? I believe you pioneered this sort of
Yeah.
dominator.
Well, I think dominatrixes have been treating men like scum professionally for years and years and years.
It usually refers to a woman, right? A dominatrix.
Yeah, usually.
yeah.
Usually.
A dom is
Um,
the male part or whatever.
Dom without the ME is usually the male vernacular.
Okay.
But again, giving it new names and redefining that even, because it just like, I don't tie people up. Like I want to get into your head. Like that's the most important thing for me in any sex I have. It's very cerebral. It's very, connected. It's very like, we know what we're doing here and we know why we're here and we know how we're going to get to where we need to go.
So will you have sex with clients, or it's all just sort of?
No, I mean, I don't have sex for money. I've done escorting. I've done pro dom work. I mean, it just, whenever I escort women, that's where it gets a little murky, because I am interested in that part of it eventually, but I can also be arm candy and not, so it just, it's a subset. Again, when you talk about escorting, escorts aren't prostitutes, so
right? If
they
it
provide
happens,
us
it
a-
happens. Is that
Right.
that's
Right.
the thing,
Right.
right? You're
Right.
you're being paid for someone's company, and then
Right.
if you end up liking that person, then
Right.
things may
Right.
lead to another thing, right? It's
Right.
not like
And I think that kind
Right.
of goes with the findom only, and the fact that I like being taken care of. I like knowing that that person is, not having a problem with the fact that they have to pay for that, not having a problem with the fact that they need that service, and being comfortable enough with themselves to admit they need that service,
yeah.
So
No,
think
that
that-
it's so interesting. And so, I mean, it's very, it's complicated, but when you explain it in your calm manner, I don't find you brash or arrogant at all. I
we ain't fucking.
it's a pretty
We
good
ain't fucking.
explanation, but it's very interesting.
Get me at a swingers party and tell me the same thing. I'm very much in my element here, and I can be respectful, but it just, again, we're not having sex. A lot of those comments have come from people that are like, "You really just said that? Like, you really just did that? Like,
How untoward? Well, this is Untoward Tuesday, so yes,
Yeah.
we get it. We love an untoward comment. You fit right in here.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh my
Where,
God.
where are you based now? I mean, you don't have to say your address or social security number, but where do you
West
live?
Coast by Seattle."
I knew you were gonna say Seattle. I knew it. Yes, that's
Right.
that vibe. Okay.
Yeah.
And what did you go to college for, like psychology or something? Or when did you discover this? And has this always been your job, or did you
This is
work
kind
at
of always
you
been
worked at a Chili's and then
No, I
and
mean,
then
this has
found
always
this,
kind of been something that I've kind of known that I could do. I mean, it just, the ability to monetize one's body, however form that takes. If
Yeah.
it's working a 9-to-5 job, giving them your labor, whatever it is, I always saw it as more of a sex appeal kind of thing. And we didn't have OnlyFans, not to be old man Arch here, but like, we didn't have OnlyFans. We had to use PayPal and like Yahoo Messenger and AOL and stuff. And like, once our PayPal, like I need to say this too. I've been doing this without PayPal as well for the last 20 plus years because they banned me very early on for doing adult work through their service.
You're kidding, because you'd put like, oh, you know, because of the description. How do they even find that out?
Because PayPal has a way of checking the algorithm and seeing what totals are coming through, how much someone is making, and if it's not going to an LLC or an at that time, if it was not going to an eBay account, and the only the only problem someone could have is item did not arrive as promised. So when someone claims something and you can't provide receipts over, no, I gave them something, and they're like, okay, well, you shipped it to them. Let's see the shipping receipt. And it just up against the wall and be like, I can't provide that. So
it was my words and my jizz.
Yeah. Well, and back then too, independent contractors didn't really have a place to do that as well. So it just, to monetize yourself as a coach, as a educator, as a whatever, you're left to very limited resources. And both PayPal and Venmo both are really, really watching.
Venmo is
everything. Our phones listen to everything we say. Even definitely.
Yeah. So it just
that's got to be complicated. Do you have? So do you have an OnlyFans?
No, I don't.
No,
I do not. Okay. I don't. I think that platforms like that are good for the people that need it. I'm not shooting content weekly.
Right.
I don't have the energy to keep putting stuff up there for the thirst trap, regardless of how much they're making. I'm less OnlyFans and more ignore line. I have a line that I charge men $9 a minute to be ignored.
That's what I was going to say. It's like a hotline.
Right.
And then you call it and it's directed to your cell phone or whatever, right?
100%.
And then they just get ignored by you.
Yep. And they leave.
If I called it right now,
yes.
What would happen?
Are they talking to you while you're ignoring them?
They're doing something while I'm ignoring them.
Well,
I really don't care at that point.
Or whatever,
I don't care. I don't care.
Is there a message that says I'm not answering you, you stupid?
No. On the page itself, it does say this is an ignore line. You will not be said hello to. You will not be acknowledged in any way, shape, or form.
Man, people are fucking weird.
And they leave feedback on it. Hot ignore call. Thanks for ignoring me. It just, what kind of personality does that? That's the type of people I like to tap into.
So have you always been straightforward and very comfortable with sexual things? I mean, have 100%. You always,
100%.
Since you were younger, you've always been very straightforward about that. It's not embarrassing or intimidating to you at all. You just have been always that person.
Nope. That is 100% who I am. I take the stigma away from this. I take the sting away from it. I love having conversations about everything relating to it. I mean, like I said, I love swingers parties. I love people that are that comfortable with who they are, or people that know they have potential there and want to hire me to kind of be their spirit guide to that. That's a great escorting job too.
You're their spirit guide. Yeah. And it's just, you normalize it, just be like, it's not weird. You want to, I heard of these sex dungeons and things or whatever, but somebody will bring 8. We had somebody on our, when we did the week in sex, right, Mom? Remember with Alan Fuchs? Speaking of, we have a funny comment about that, but we had this woman that worked in a sex dungeon. She was just the manager, but there would be this gentleman that would bring 4 Magnolias cakes in every, week, and have one girl shit in them or pee in them, and then he would just eat it. And as repulsive as that sounds, there's something in him that needed to do that, right?
Exactly.
And it doesn't bug me. It's just I wonder where that comes from,
and not being afraid to ask people where it comes from as well. I've been really, really, really I've been documenting it. I've been taking pictures of the real-time sessions that I've done here and there. I've asked people their stories. I have a lot of stories about what it is for people and what makes them the way they do.
Can you give us an example? The strangest
The
thing you
one that I love telling is that I usually don't play with guys that are like under 32 because they just don't have the bankroll to support my lifestyle. I found there's very little there to. In this economy, I shouldn't even be saying that, but at the time, that was my rule. And I had a younger guy come to me, and he did really well. Like, he really understood like what the dynamic was. He knew he had to pay for my time. It was very in sync with him. And I asked him, like, well, where does this come from for you? He's like, well, when I was like 4, my mom went to Vegas and spent our life savings and blew it all. And then she came home and she opened the door. She dropped to her hands and knees, crawled to my father sitting in his chair, put her head on his lap. And that was the closest I ever saw my parents.
Oh my God.
So
Mom,
it's like,
she spent the nest egg. What's that movie?
But again, it makes sense then. The defeat, the submission, the fact that losing money was tied to love somehow at that point for him. Like, it just the internalization of how we saw it done or we had it done to us is pretty much what it comes down to.
That's
you
so
know, and
interesting.
everybody has different names for it. Everybody has different actions that they, muscle memories they have. It just, we all do it differently.
So, and he was right. So, and he's a gay gentleman or what have you, sexually on the scale more towards men, but the idea of his mom laying her head in the dad's lap, that is
and just crawling on her hands and knees, the submission of that, and just defeated, broke, no more to give, and just that's the closest you ever saw his parents.
You're like a psychologist. I'm shocked you didn't have a degree in that or something. But I guess
the educational system doesn't really work for me.
Fuck that. It's useless anyway. We can Google anything. Right? So
I make more money being a hoe.
I love it.
Just like,
where do you fall on the spectrum of sexuality? Like, are you more into women or men? Or are you just like somewhere in between? You just like people?
I say this. I say at the end of the day, Keanu, the only label I want on me is Gucci.
I love you.
Like, it just,
oh my God.
That's
give him a song. I love it.
And it just like women I like to enjoy sexually. I have sexual attraction to femme bodies over male bodies. And men, I don't see fetishes really having a gender. So it's like, if you want something done in the kink realm, like, that can be negotiated. I don't want to touch your shit. I don't want, again, like, if you can hang on the psychological level and play the mind games that I want to play on you for presenting as the thirsty motherfucker that you be, we can go there. And I'd love to see what exploitation feels like within that, and just how we can make you put a mirror up to what your behavior is right now. It just, some of these guys just go through life and they feel they're entitled to men's bodies and women's bodies and stuff, and just stopping them in their tracks and be like, okay, I'm going to make this really hard for you to get to me, and that's going to make you want me more.
Right.
So
you're going to call my hotline and I'm going to ignore you.
Right. Exactly. So I need you to have the money to be able to afford that within this relationship, because I have so many people that are thirsty and not enough people that are just like, you know what, your time is worth this, and here you go. And it just $20 more than I had before, $200 more than I had before, $2,000 than I had before. It all adds up, and just supporting. You need to support your content creators. Like, everybody's making content.
Right.
Who's supporting us?
Right. Super chat us, guys. Do it. We look at us. It's all for free here. We're just teasing. But yeah, no, it is true. We are providing a service. You more of a service than the smut me and Mickey just ramble on about all day.
That's smut. We goof around.
But and that's give props to the independent, OnlyFans girls and guys that are working their ass off to make that happen for themselves, and the confidence that it takes to like put yourself out there and be vulnerable within that, because it's really coming with a lot of stigma. Banks are
yeah.
having trouble dealing with us. Like, we're not allowed the same liberties as most people are with our accounts. Like, it just, there's a lot of shit that comes with saying that I'm on OnlyFans proudly to your friends and family. Like, it just,
I never had, and I have an OnlyFans. It still exists. I've,
Mm.
but it's always been an accessory to my comedy more than I did it sort of when I was bored during the pandemic, and I'm like, holy moly, yeah, there are
Well, it gives you
people.
a great opportunity to release the footage of you beating the fuck out of Gino. There you go.
Exactly,
There
right.
you go.
I
And
lose
bring the money in. Both of his followers, your followers. It's
my
a
God.
win-win. It's a
so
win-win.
true.
Oh my God, wouldn't that be funny? Oh
But
my
you
God.
could fly me out there and I could teach you how to do it correctly.
Okay, yes. Yes, it'll be
Use his
strictly on
credit card. Use
OnlyFans.
his credit card. Don't worry about it. Just use his credit card. I accept all forms of payment for this.
Wouldn't that be hilarious? I mean, and literally everyone would just pay for that. Well, we got to see this.
I'm saying. I'm
They
saying.
would. I think they would pay for that for sure.
Oh my God, too funny. No, it is a stigma. So what's your relationship like with your parents now? Do they know what you do? Are they alive? Do they?
They are.
Fair,
They,
yeah.
they absolutely despise what I do, and I don't talk about them in any way, shape, or form. I am met with judgment. I am met with complete. Yeah, I don't talk about that at
Yeah.
all. But
Okay.
it's just there's no
Makes sense.
acceptance.
Makes
There's no
sense.
acceptance.
But
in
you
that.
have a relationship with them, but it's just, sort of vague.
Mm.
Yeah. I hear that. When I started an OnlyFans too, but it again, I have a very mild OnlyFans. You might see a nipple every once in a while.
Well, and I'm mild too. Again,
Yeah.
the content that I produce, like, I consider what I produce my artistic vision. So I have a really hard time taking selfies. I'm
Yeah.
not that self-gratifying. It needs to be something different and something that like grabs you a little bit. And it's
Right.
just like, I was pre-Tumblr as well. So when people started making content for Tumblr, when all of that happened, I
Yeah.
had a treasure trove of very unique content that contained very little to no nudity at all. But the power exchange and the pictures that came from it, I mean, it was just so intense.
Tumblr was like the Wild West for a while. Yeah.
It was.
Wasn't it?
It
Yeah,
was.
that was the cool thing before.
Right. But it
Yeah.
it gave a place for independent content creators to kind of put their individual works of art out there, and it just, when you're in a Twitter algorithm that's mostly dudes that are just showing off their feet and flipping off the camera and just kind of being one-sided, like, to throw something into the algorithm that really makes you think about things and makes you question your religion, makes you question your sexuality, makes you question your financial availability, it just
Right.
that's the type of content I've always created. It's always been unique individual images that I could sell for art prices, because it was like I would go to professional photographers and be like, hey, here's the vision that I have. If you can't capture this, don't waste my time with it. But I need this to be a certain type of way. And I need this to maybe stop someone in their tracks and be like, that is offensive, that is obscene, that is whatever it takes. But that was my vision,
Well,
and
yeah. I mean,
it's a weird world.
you're a
It's a very
very
weird world.
Yeah, you're a very straightforward, this is what it is. People, I appreciate that about you. Like,
Thank you.
oftentimes in life, people tiptoe around things, and I can't stand it. Beat around the
No,
bush. You don't do
no.
that. You're like, no, this is what it is. If not this, then don't waste my time, right? I like
Well,
that.
I mean, and that's professional. That's the
Mhm.
professional nature of what I do. In my real life, I love options. I love meeting people in a sense of like, what are we both going to bring to this? Like, I really want to find that person that shares that vision with me, and whatever that is. And yeah.
You are so Seattle. I love it. You're just like the coolest.
What does that
person.
even mean?
I have no idea. It's just this. It's like this, like very. You make it all like people would be like people would, I don't. Michaeline doesn't. My dad doesn't. Like, they've always been very straightforward with me and my brother. Very like, we're very open and honest. Maybe my brother a little bit less, but like, just things that people would clutch their pearls at. You're
I
just
think
like,
that's
no.
me. I don't think that's the West Coast, because I think that like the people I've talked to about this on the West Coast, but even within the sex positive community, they don't know what to think of me either.
I just think Seattle and Portland and those places just have a reputation for being kind of cool. That's
They
all.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good-
We
I think that's
definitely have a
maybe
vibe. Portland has more strip clubs per capita than any other place in the United States. So I think that the sex work acceptance piece of that, and
Mhm.
also Washington State just made the strip clubs are all unionized now. So
Mhm.
it just,
Really? The
yeah,
strippers are in a union?
they
I
have to
love
be.
it.
The stage fees that they're paying and this filth that fucking runs these strip clubs, like the fact that they're now accountable for everything and like giving us this opportunity to like say this is real work and stop exploiting us for as such, because
Right.
really,
If
dude,
it's legal and we're working, it's real work. Why wouldn't that makes so much sense? Oh my gosh.
but taking advantage of that stigma and really charging stage fees and just really unfairly exploiting people that
Mhm.
really are trying to make a living at this. And if you can strip and run an OnlyFans and get the hustle going and make your life work for you, that's an independent business.
It
You know,
definitely.
set up the LLC and make it so,
Right.
but it just, I think women have a harder time because of the gatekeeping that is involved over financial literacy, over, like any of that stuff. If you're in the situation that you have to strip, you're not thinking of the long term. You're thinking of right now, need the money now, spend it like it's stolen because it feels dirty to fucking earn it. It's a mentality. And knowing
Right.
you have protections around that now, you can breathe a little bit easier,
Right.
and maybe
So-
that's one step to acceptance and legalization someday of all sex work. So
Yeah. So
No.
you're talking about stage fees that the strippers have to pay the owners to
Right.
be on stage.
every night out of their income for dancing on their stage.
What the hell is that?
Right.
Men, 100% the
Mhm.
patriarchy
Mhm.
right there.
Mhm.
Makes sense. Yeah. Coming to the stage. Stage fee Jasmine. She owes us $20 from whatever she
Right. Don't forget. Right. Yeah.
Don't forget to pay us, Jasmine. Thank
Right.
you. Good night. Like,
Right.
what
Tip
the
her
hell?
well because she owes us big time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But it just that's what's having to happen. And it's radical thinking and radical acceptance by lawmakers to be able to accept that.
Yeah.
Our governor was a part of being there for the bill signing. So it
Well,
just
you know what? It's a good thing. Everybody has their kinks and their thoughts, and everybody's too afraid to even. Yes, they're ashamed to be strippers or whatever because America has made it so.
well, and also the moral majority extends itself
Of
to
course.
now the credit card companies telling us what we can and can't produce.
Okay.
It's not the banks anymore. It's now the credit card companies, and they're stepping in on the moral side of things.
Mhm.
Right. And
Totally
why is that
agree.
your
Awesome.
business to do?
Because
Credit
it's-
card companies? Yeah.
I mean, they don't want to have any accountability for somebody being sex trafficked. They don't want to be, and a lot of like these tube sites that are restricting access to the state of Texas and other countries at this point, like it's a bold move to try to control the industry by acknowledging that sites like Xtube and all these tube sites, nobody's checking IDs at the door. There is content on there that is probably borderline, if not illegal, somewhere on that site because nobody is signing forms. They're just uploading it. They're sending it out to the internet, so it just, how we can regulate that to some degree is another story altogether with, revenge porn laws that are being put out there and that type of thing. But you really just don't know. There's no organic grassroots porn companies that are really making a splash on the scene, and really advertising ethical treatment of models. I mean, I'm sure there is. I'm sure there probably is. I'm very out of touch with that world because I don't touch into it very often. But, I would hope that, the people are fighting on the front lines, but also like not giving any excuse for why these laws need to be put into place. you know,
Right.
not testing the limits, not testing the waters, not, you know, because you are testing the credit card companies. And, you know, if you're going to go to Bitcoin, if you're going to go to a digital currency or a digital platform, you got to acknowledge that, you know, that comes with responsibility too. You know,
Right.
pay your taxes on things. Don't be the person that walks, you know, brags about making all this money through FinDom and financial domination, and then don't pay taxes on it. You know,
So you yourself, you're like an LLC. Do you have like a website where people find you, or you?
I did
How
have a
does it
website,
happen?
but the
Yeah.
European adult laws took me offline because they have a new guideline system for what they're doing. So I just Twitter at this point, Instagram at this point,
And
it
people just message you and say, "I would like to procure your
kinda where it's at.
services." Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of where it's at. Is just, you know, find me on the original social medias that, you know, until I'm other
Have-
places, and, you know,
have
maybe somebody
you-
hears on the podcast.
Have you? Yes, exactly. Right. Speaking of, yeah, we'll read a couple of these. I just want to nympho. Thank you, Chris Thompson, for the $2. I just want a nympho that owns a liquor store. All right.
Lord,
Well,
Lord. Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Good night, mister. Thank you for the $19.99. Shut up and take my money.
There you go. There you go. What's up? There you go. That's what's up. That's what's
Frank,
up.
Frank Pellegrino. Thank you for the $4.99. Can we get a Master Arch FinDom or to humiliate Alan Fuchs?
Who is Alan Fuchs?
Alan
What is
Fuchs is
it?
my former podcast co-host. We used to, well, it was his show. It was called The Week in Sex, and we used to do it in a we didn't do it in a sex dungeon, but the show was recorded in a sex dungeon.
Thank you for giving me the.
We did not. We would never. He's our officiant at me and Visconti's wedding, actually, Alan. But no, he's a silly man. I have a drop about him. You know what? You would have been great on that show too. And that's how we met your Lainey, actually.
Okay.
He used to book she used to book all of the guests that we had there. Oh my God, where's my stupid Alan drop? If I don't find it, I'm just gonna die. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing.
See,
bing,
like,
bing,
you guys are getting tipped to, like, be on cam right now. How is this
Right.
not FinDom? How is this not?
It's true.
You
Maybe I
just got
need like
$25 in the course of like nothing, dude. That's
I
like
know it's
minimum
nice,
wage
right?
made in like 20 minutes.
It's true. It's nice. It's good. And people, right? It's like we provide a service. We do this 3 days a week. We're live. You never know what's going to happen with me and Michaeline. It's like people that really like the show, and then it's like, here, here's a tip for being idiots on screen for us, you know? So,
Or it's just you make it look that fucking good that they want to give you money,
true.
right?
True.
That's true.
There's
Yeah.
Alan. We need to hire you. Maybe we will to humiliate him. That might be fun. Hi.
Can he afford it?
Maybe. Who knows? He's a comic,
It's
so
more than
probably
a
not.
$20 tip.
I need an adult. Chris Thompson, thank you for the $2. Here was another question I have. Have you ever gotten romantic feelings for any of your clients?
No.
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 You're like, no.
No.
Absolutely not.
I feel the humanity of what
Mm-hmm.
it is that they contribute to their world, their community, their, you know, by seeing me and being able to release what they need to and going out and being better people, better, you know, better scumbags. I don't know.
Right. You know what? If you don't maybe get your kinks out of your system, it might manifest in some other weirdo way, you know?
Juno! Sorry. Really, it's allergy season this month.
Visconti, he did the
Right. We need you to come in on all fours and lay your head on Mama's lap. Yeah. Yeah, that's all that is. That's all that is. It's spanking time.
He said something, but
It's spanking 30. Yeah, dude. It just,
No, He's
I-
he's a
and,
very
you know, like,
vanilla.
the loving relationships that I have, like, are very loving, you know, like, I have a
Yeah.
very heart, like, I love heart, you know,
Yeah.
and it just, when I find people of my ilk, like, that's a bond. Whether or not it's a trauma bond is another story, but it's a bond, you know, and I speak the language of sex. There's enough people out there that are titillated by that and understand the dialects of it that I speak, like swinging and BDSM and, you know,
Right.
just all forms of perversion and kink and weirdness, you know. And I don't.
Okay,
What?
go ahead. Do you have a kink that's you don't have or something that like you maybe would hire someone else to for your
No,
kink, or
I think right now my kink needs to be nurturing, because I'm out of a relationship and I need to be taken care of, and I need to see what that feels like and manifests itself like outside of somebody paying me for that, because I really don't have any good models for that, you know.
I was going to ask, yeah. So are you in a relationship? And if you're not, then when you have been,
No, I just got out of a relationship a couple months ago, and it was a very intense 2-year relationship that
right?
we were very connected to each other. We had a trauma bond, but there's more there than that. Like, I don't know what's going to happen with that. Like, it's done, but there's still feelings there.
Did
So
work get in the way, or
no,
it
no,
wasn't that?
it never
Yeah.
does, because I can work in the shadows and the silence.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I can just kind of be on my phone and take Cash App payments or whatever, you know, I
Right.
need
So
to
they
do in
don't.
the
They're not necessarily like
No, I mean, we
involved. They
worked
don't know what
together a
you
couple times. There were a couple times we worked together, because one of the content that I like to produce, I say it's straight porn for gay men. It doesn't really make sense to the common person, but it is more male centric, and the girls are more props and holes and kind of, you know,
holes. I get
I'm the
called
star of the
hole
show.
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm the star of this show. Like, that's what they're paying for. So it doesn't really give an excuse for, but I like showing up as toxic in the bedroom with people I love. So it gives
Maybe
me an
that's where the
opportunity.
arrogant, brash thing came from, because you don't
Yeah.
seem like that to me. You seem like a very
No, and
mild mannered gentleman.
Yeah, gentle kind of. Yeah, sweet guy.
Well, yeah, and that to me is the intimacy of it. That to me is just, you know, like, this is to promote what I do as business. If I get thirsty women in my DMs, that's a plus, but this is to promote business and what I do, you know. And yes, it does go into my private life, because I enjoy kink as a dialect as well in my private life. But I think that saying what I'm into, like, again, I like doing the thing that you've never told anyone you needed. I like doing the thing that you never felt comfortable telling somebody you were into. I mean, I met a lady at Hedonism one year that, like, we were
Hedonism? Is
Yeah,
that
in
a
Jamaica.
festival?
It's
It's like
it's
Coachella
the
for kink?
swinger
or-
nudist resort in Jamaica.
Oh my
Next to
God, maybe
Sandals.
let's go.
It's next to Sandals, I think.
Yeah, it's
In the
ridiculous.
grill.
I've been
Yeah.
9 times.
You
So
have been? Yeah.
Yeah. I love it there. I love it there. So just being in the nude pool of swingers, and, like, we're talking about, like, open relationships and, like, who we are, and this lady's like, wait, you deal with fetishes? I'm like, yeah. She's like, I've never told my husband this. And her husband looked over at her and he's like, what are you gonna say right now? And she's like, but I love the sound of men pissing. And he's like, are you kidding me? And she's like, no, like, he wanted to know, and I needed to tell him.
Like, on
he's like,
her?
No, not on her. She
No,
wanted
just-
to just be close to it. She wanted to hear it. Like, it was more a sensory thing, you know?
And I know
it's
I
just-
hate the word strange, but yes, that's out there. But yeah,
But again,
people have weird.
you
People have
can't tell
weirdness about them.
somebody.
Yeah.
You can't tell somebody in the bedroom what you want to hear. If it's that situation, like, you can say, I want to hear dirty talk, but to be like, I get off and it makes me feel turned on to listen to you piss. Like, guess what, bro? I'm going to keep your wife wet the entire weekend. I'm going to take her by the hair. I'm going to bring her over to the men's room, and I'm going to make her listen. And if she wants to watch, she can watch. But I will not piss in her or on her. You have my word. And she was turned on the entire weekend because I don't drink alcohol. So I'd just be drinking water all day, and I'd be like, "Hey, gotta pee," and she'd like,
That's good.
and just. But just
That's
again,
awesome.
to admit that I wanted to listen to something like that. I mean, it's so specific and so out there that again, yeah, fuck, I'll happily do that for you, and just if it makes your relationship with your husband better, because now he sees that you'll go to that length at hedonism to listen to dudes pee, like,
Right.
that's a plane ride back. I would love to be a fly on the wall to listen.
I know, be like, wow. So
Yeah.
that was interesting.
Yeah,
And
right.
like, so now she doesn't
you
have to
like
hide
it.
when she's like at the door listening to him pee when he, like,
Yeah.
People like what they like. You have no control over the things
Right.
that turn you on or that you like, and
Right.
and sometimes you just can't articulate it to anybody.
Right.
Just because
And
you'll be
there's a
embarrassed.
percentage of the world that wants sensual, erotic things done to them. That is not me. That is not me. I want to
you're
degrade.
like, I put a
wanna
bag over my
humiliate.
head. Yeah.
Degrade,
No,
humiliate.
degrade, humiliate. Take
I'm
it dark.
the same. I'm the same. Mickey knows this story because one time I was trying to set up a joke. That's a long story, but I'm like, Mickey, what is my favorite type of porn? And she went, oh, gangbang. I'm like, I wasn't at, but she knows that because I don't necessarily
told
want
me
that
that.
to happen to me, but for some reason, I'm like, put a bag over her head, gangbang. I don't know why that is. I don't
Put a bag over her head.
Yeah.
Put a bag over her head.
Put a bag
That's
over her head, just a bunch of dudes. I don't
She
know
doesn't necessarily
why.
want it to happen to her, but she likes
Well,
to.
if I'm the one putting the bag over her head, that counts as foreplay. So
Well, see, there you go. Right. It's like, it's not something I could ever imagine myself doing. But if I'm watching, porn, I'm like, it's gangbang every time.
do you let Gino objectify you?
He is constantly objectifying me. He
So
is
where do you get
erect
yours?
all the
Where
time.
do you get yours? Where do you get to turn the tables and be like, bro?
I'll be like, he does this thing. If we're not boning. It's 10 a.m. This is when I'm sleeping. He'll like take his erection and like knock my pens over or like do something goofy like that. But he is constantly objectifying me. And I love that. I feel like I need that,
Good.
But
Good.
so I'm never like, oh my God, how dare you? Very untoward. No, nothing like that. It's just funny because it's not in a gross way. It's like it makes you know that your partner,
Same
is
shit,
really
same
into
thing.
you.
Yeah,
Right.
totally.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
And that's why I get to play that in the bedroom. I think that it just, in the sex positive world, you have to kind of watch your step a little bit as a cisgendered white male, because there's a lot of marginalized populations that are within that. So it just, to be able to let loose and play with misogyny, play with the patriarchy, play with objectification, play with dark things, it just, that's freeing to me because it's in my head anyway. It just, I kind of just keep it to myself and just kind of walk my way and just do what I do. But people that light up to what I do and want to be a part of that, I am happy and obliged to play that way.
Right. Nobody wants to be objectified by somebody they don't want to be objectified by, I suppose. If you're like, but in the back of my head, I'm like, well, that's.
But in the same
They
respect,
say-
that's what led me to that's my profit margins, is people objectifying me without my consent, first of all.
And it makes you feel good. It's a compliment.
No, when it's attached to a $20 bill, it is. But I
Mhm.
just no. I mean, I know I look good. I know my eyes are beautiful blue. I know the ring in my nose is big. Put a 20 on it.
Put a 20 on it. Yes.
Really,
Okay,
'cause it
Gino. Now put a 20 on it every time.
Yeah,
That's a good
you
way.
know. And it's more from men that I get it from, for sure. So it's like when I hear from women, that's when it feels the best. Like, yes, women can objectify me any way they please.
Mhm.
If they're
No,
not
that
creepy.
makes sense. That makes
If
sense.
they're not creepy about it, because there's some creepy women too.
You can have a baby reindeer situation.
Do not get me started. Do
Oh my
not
god,
get
we
me
just
started.
watched it. We
I
can't
literally
stop.
watched the whole thing last night.
I refuse to watch it because I'm currently, there's a stalker like that I know. So it's just like I'm not gonna like put 2 and 2 together and just do all that right now.
No, you know what? Don't, because in your profession, it could happen to you. It could happen to you, and
Well, I'm glad it's
don't
being
watch it.
normalized, and I'm glad it's being talked about, and I'm glad men are finally getting a voice to say that there are creepy women too.
Yes,
You know,
and
Me
she's been
Too
on
does
friggin'
not stop anywhere.
Right.
It's for us all, like, you know.
It's true. It's
And
true.
it
It
just the
happens, men,
liberties,
women, and the like. So
well, and it's liberties that people take on privilege alone. I mean, it just they think that there's not going to be a repercussion because it's a woman objectifying a man. They don't think that you need to ask consent or, permission to, grab a guy or touch a guy,
it's
And
true.
it
You know
doesn't.
what? Actually, now you should watch it because you would. It deals exactly with what exactly you're just talking about just now, right, Mickey?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It really does.
it is pretty creepy, and
It's
it's a true
wild.
story. And it's a
Yeah.
true story. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's real when you make yourself available to people, and when you're even if you're making content, it's just the amount of backlash that you can have from at least one fan just make you feel a little weird about things that
Mhm.
make you feel a little bit too invested, a little too
Right.
obsessed. It's parasocial relationships. I mean, it just these people believe that they, it's what you hear when you hear a podcast. These people are my best friends,
Right.
I hear them every week.
Me and Michaeline think that Carrie, Samantha, Miranda, and Charlotte are our best friends because
Right.
because of Sex in the City.
Parasocial relationship. Yeah.
We
Totally.
feel that they are, but they don't know us. Like I wouldn't go and
They would love you. They would love you. If they even existed, they would love you.
thank you
They
so
would love
much.
you.
Thank you.
100.
Yeah,
But
still
wait,
think
we
they're our best
feel
friends.
you feel like they're your best friends.
Who of
or-
them would I fuck first? That's what I'm kind of like. Who would I?
Oh, you know what? In my life, I'm like, oh, you know what? Everybody wants to be a Carrie, but I'm a Miranda.
Dude,
She's
Miranda would let me
sarcastic.
fuck her friends too and probably get off on that. She'd be like, I'm a cuck queen. And they're all like, what does that mean?
Hey,
I'd be
wait,
like, oh, my boyfriend, he fucks all my
Hold the
friends.
phone.
And tells me about it. What? Yeah.
oh my God, no, I know. And everybody loves Charlotte. I think she's such a coos, but but
She's
we
goody. The innocence really does it for me on that. She really comes off as innocent. So
Yeah.
that
I just
works.
hate her. I just hate Charlotte.
Yeah.
I'm
I
like,
don't hate her. I don't
hate
hate
her.
her.
She
I
was
like Carrie
so
the best.
Ugh.
I like them
Carrie.
all. I like them all. I wouldn't want to fuck any of them.
Right?
I never thought growing up,
Me.
I thought I was a Carrie, but she can be so insufferable. In my old
Well, you
age-
identified with more of her than just that show. You grew up on Sarah Jessica Parker and like relatable things that you saw.
maybe all the romantic comedies she was
Right.
in. I love Sarah
Right.
Jessica Parker, and she's that kind of pretty that men don't care for, but
Yeah,
women
she looks
do.
like a horse.
She's got that sort of face.
Yeah.
but I think
But-
She's a
so
handsome
beautiful.
woman.
But we
Yeah,
love her.
totally.
But we love her style. That's
Yeah.
She can wear
100. I
anything.
mean, it just-
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when you're able to pull off that and bring that every week, and it just HBO brings good programming too.
Yeah.
They sure do.
I mean,
Most of the time.
and
Most of the
we'll
time.
watch reruns. I mean, you start watching it, and you can't stop, and you know it's coming, but they're just so fun to watch.
Mhm.
I think. Anyway.
Deadwood goes on in my soul.
I never saw
Deadwood, I
that.
haven't
You never
watched.
saw Deadwood?
Is it good?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's about the 1800s in a gold mining town in South
Okay.
Dakota.
Okay.
Oh my God, you're
And
I
there's
mean,
a whorehouse. There's a
It's been a
saloon.
while.
Yeah.
It's older now. Deadwood.
Yeah, they wrapped it up with a really convenient movie, whereas
Mhm.
things like Carnival, they just couldn't go any further with, and they're like,
Right.
oh, we're just gonna wrap this up, and everybody got where they were going, and that's the end of it. Just kinda,
Bye.
wait, what? We got 3 seasons. There's still so much that needs to be explained.
Yeah.
Oh my.
It's just-
Okay,
yeah.
I always ask people this. I know because I said I wouldn't keep you more than an hour, so I have a
That's
few
fine.
minutes left.
It's your
I
dollar.
always ask. First of all, I wanted to know what is your sign?
Libra.
a Libra. Everybody loves Libras.
Right?
Okay.
We special.
Makes sense. My brother's a Libra. Okay. What's your birthday then?
October 16th.
Okay. Yeah. Our yes.
Same
you're
day
right.
as Flea. Ironically enough, same day as Flea and Bob Weir of the Grateful Dead. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh my God, I
Right?
share a birthday with Danny DeVito and Rachel Bill.
You do.
Yes.
Your partner is Danny DeVito. You don't
He
need
is.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's true. I think he's asleep, thank God.
you know, gives off big
slightly
Frank
taller.
Reynolds vibes. Big Frank Reynolds vibes.
It's like, son of a. Oh my God. Oh my God.
What else? What else you
The
got?
other thing, I always ask people this, and because we have 5 minutes left. I say top 5, but if you can only come up with 3, that's okay. Or just one top 5 favorite movies, or just ones that come to your head.
Okay, Gummo.
Come on.
Harmony
Not-
Korine is one of my, like, I really would love to meet him and like interact with him. It's a weird movie. It's a
I
very
love
weird
that. I've not heard of it.
I
Gummo.
really like. There's a movie called Box of Moonlight that has John Turturro and Sam Rockwell in it. That's fantastic.
Love those two. Okay.
Yeah.
Really good. I love John Turturro from like the 90s and like the stuff that he did independently at that time. Fight Club.
Of course.
Only
yes.
because so Chuck Palahniuk is from Portland, which is where I grew up.
Mhm.
And I was very into the literary community at that time when it was written. And my English teacher in high school was very like aware of that. So somehow, some way, he got to have us read that book when it was a 30-page short story.
Mhm.
And like we kind of like read it and we were just like, what is this? Like this was weird. Like
What the fuck are we reading, man?
right. And it just like, and now that I've seen the movie of it, David Fincher did a really good job of kind of like, you can watch that movie and there's several different ways to watch it.
Huh.
Just knowing who Chuck Palahniuk is as an author.
What else did he
also
write, Michaeline? Chuck Palahniuk is
I don't know.
oh my gosh.
He wrote Fight Club. He wrote a book called Choke, Invisible Monsters. He's considered a minimalist author.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of like Portland-based authors that kind of fit that mold. Tom Spanbauer, Kathleen Dunn, who wrote a book called Geek Love, which is about circus freaks falling in love in Portland, Oregon.
I love that. Death
Yeah.
Becomes Her, is that one? Courtney? No.
No, Death Becomes Her is not a Chuck Palahniuk book.
Yeah, okay.
Or one of my favorite movies for that matter. So Dark Crystal, because it has a giant crystal in it.
Okay,
And
love
one
that.
more. Oh man, I don't even know. I'll just say Spring Breakers as well, because Harmony Korine.
Great film.
That's
Disturbing.
Harmony Korine. He did Gummo too. He was the same
Oh,
person.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
That's-
James Franco.
yeah.
Yes.
And Fat Gucci Mane having a threesome. Like that was the best scene of any movie I've ever seen in my life. Just laying
and
there and then these girls just grind into him. Just
the
cocaine
director's
everywhere.
wife was in it as well. She was one of the girls in it.
Selena Gomez.
Still not Selena
another-
Gomez was like the nice one that went home because she was like, this isn't good. My grandma will be upset. And then, but the one that's like the raunchiest that is the director's wife, I believe. Oh my God. I
okay.
love that movie. That's a great movie.
Yeah. Also directed by Harmony Korine. Yeah. He did Gummo. Gummo is a little more different. His last movie that he did in all thermal registry cam because he believes you can see a person's soul through that. So he had the actors acting and he was like checking the heat temperatures in their body. It's weird.
It was
It's a weird,
it's like,
weird.
all right,
We're watching
whatever,
Yeah.
Harmony. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever you're gonna
Yeah.
do.
Well, Gummo is the one that really.
I wrote it down. I'm definitely gonna watch that. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's influenced a lot by early '90s skate videos. So there's just a lot of homage to that kind of culture and just weirdness.
Interesting.
But watch it with Gino. It's a feel good movie.
I love it.
Slice of life.
Are you lying?
Right. Yeah. Sit him down with Requiem for a Dream or like
Oh,
Pan's
yeah.
Choice. Lars Van Trier.
What a
Get him on a
disturbing
3-hour
movie
Lars
that
Van Trier.
is.
Yeah, dude.
Requiem for a
Have you ever
Dream.
seen Into the Void?
No. Mm-mm.
That's a really good one too.
I'm gonna write it
That's a
down.
really good movie.
We love a good disturbing movie. Into the Void.
You saw Requiem for a Dream, right?
Oh, of course.
I
It's
have not.
iconic.
Crash. Did you see Crash?
No.
Was
About
it-
the people that get sexually excited by crashing cars into each other?
No. Oh my god.
How I haven't seen it, now that you describe it like that, it's an abomination.
Elias Koteas fucks a guy's stab wound in that movie.
Oh,
God.
dark and
David
disturbing.
Cronenberg's Crash. Yeah.
He loves that and he won't watch Baby Reindeer. It's about a little baby
Yeah,
reindeer.
really.
Crash is good. And then Boxing Helena. You ever seen Boxing
No,
Helena?
I'm writing it down though.
Yeah. David Cronenberg's Crash and Boxing Helena.
Oh, I love and Crash. That sounds amazing.
But there's 2 movies called Crash, and one of them is totally like a family, like it's not, but you have to go to the one that was made in the 90s by David Cronenberg. That's the one I'm talking about. It's got Rosanna Arquette in it, or Patricia Arquette, one of them.
Mhm.
That's my brother. Had to hop in here because bruh has good movie taste. I knew Rocco would be here to say, like, yes.
Of course, dude. Of
I
course.
love all this
And
shit.
setting your sister up with the best movies. Why hasn't she seen them before?
I
what
don't
wanna
know. I
fucking
can't
know.
believe it.
You're over there living with Mr. Edgy, who's never been to a dominatrix, or like, what are you watching? What are you watching?
I know. I
No.
know. I'm ashamed.
Disney movies? Are you watching Disney movies?
Fuck
Come
no. Oh
on.
my god, kill me. I can't. You have to really convince me to watch a cartoon. Maybe Snow White. That might be my one that I like. But other than that, no. I like the disturbing stuff. Darren Aronofsky is Requiem for a Dream. Mickey hates Black Swan, but I think that's one of the
The
I
reason
didn't see Black Swan. Pi is a really good movie too. Pi is fantastic.
my favorite movie of all time is Signs with Joaquin Phoenix and Mel Gibson. I know,
Yeah.
but it's just
Yeah.
something that really struck a chord.
Well, okay then.
It's
All the
I'm
movies I
so-
recommended are not going to be anything like it. I guarantee there's not going to be anything in that
I
list.
know.
That's gonna be
I
anything
know
remotely
it's not,
different.
and I don't even like alien movies, but Joaquin Phoenix is my hall pass. Like that is the man that Gina would be like, just go ahead if I ever had the opportunity. But
And you saw him in Joker.
Oh, of course, right.
Fantastic.
I
Fantastic.
love Joker. I have
Yeah,
a picture.
that
I've
was
been to those steps that he dances on like twice. I took a picture of my
Nice.
ass on them. I tweeted it. It was like a whole deal. It was,
Did you paint it white? Did you put like the lips on it done in like really bad like lipstick?
Oh no, but yeah, and at that time when I went there, it was when the movie was really popular, and the people that it's in the Bronx, and the people that live in the Bronx were like throwing eggs at tourists. They're like, get the fuck out of here with this Joker shit. What are you doing?
Oh,
We have
no,
to
you
walk
weren't.
up these fucking steps.
We're walking here.
We're walking here. What are you doing here? Because that freak filmed that movie here? Get the
Oh,
fuck
man.
out. Yeah. Like, I've been twice. Oh, God.
I got your Joker right here.
I got the Joker right here.
Make a silly comment. I fucking dare you.
Yeah. What are you? What am I? Some kind of clown? No. Get
Right.
out.
Make me
Get out
laugh,
of
funny
here.
man. Come on. I won't
This
throw the
chick
egg.
is taking a picture of her ass on these steps. I'm just trying to get to work.
Right. Joaquin Phoenix was in and out in 3 days.
It was.
You know what he
like
was
that,
doing? None of this
that
insanity.
freak with the hair lip
Yeah,
dancing
right.
around on these steps for 3 days.
Right.
Like,
Right. Ass crack, hair lip. It's all just slits, dude.
it is. We're disturbed.
Yeah.
My final question, and this is a doozy.
Okay.
Very serious. Your go-to fast food item if you had to eat fast food. You don't seem like the
Wendy's.
type that does, so that's
Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich with cheese and pickle on it.
that
why I
sounds
ate.
great.
I ate
And
Wendy's
A
today.
frosty to dip the fries in.
You
Nice.
must.
Chocolate frosty.
Nice.
And then
I
only
literally
stems from the fact that I
Grubhubbed
smoked a
Wendy's
lot of
to
weed.
my apartment today. I got spicy chicken nuggets. I got a
It's so good.
baconator.
With pickles on top of that shit. And that bun, like the breast is like way smaller than it used to be. That thing was fucking huge like 5 years ago, and now it's just like
Assholes. Wendy, get better, please.
right. Do
More
better.
All
hormones.
the places have to get better.
Right.
Everything.
But yeah, that fries in the frosty that's
Yep.
the clutch move too.
That is
That's the telltale if someone smokes weed. If somebody is dipping their fries in the frosty with you, it's like, yeah, we're high.
Yeah.
We're high.
And it's the best thing ever. God,
Oh, it's
wow.
fantastic. It's
The best.
fantastic.
The best.
Yeah. But
You are an incredible guest, a very interesting person. I will let you go now so I don't hijack your entire evening. But this has been so much fun, right, Michaeline?
Yeah, you're very easy to talk to, and you're
Yeah.
really interesting. You
Thank
seem
you.
very
So,
like a really nice guy.
No.
I am a nice guy.
You are. I can tell.
I'll hire you.
Nice.
You can come over and help. Let's unlock Gino's kinks. We'll put
I'm
it on
saying, dude,
OnlyFans.
just call me over. We'll get the lights all turned off. It'll be like a surprise birthday party,
He'll be like, "What the fuck is this?"
right?
Like,
We're
oh.
opening up the relationship.
You know he'll never shut up.
I mean, whatever fantasy we need to fulfill, like
You know?
if I'm hired by you, Keanu, we gotta make it worth the money. Come on.
It'll be so funny. And Mickey said, "You know, he'll never
You know-
shut
he-
up.
you
He
know
won't.
he'll-
He'll be like, he'll crack a joke after joke. Like, this is serious, Bisconti. We can direct him with the megaphone now. On all
Right.
fours, please. Thank
Right.
you. That's wonderful. Oh my god.
When does he
love
get the most silent? What is his silent time?
Only
Sleeping?
when he's sleeping, literally. It's if not, then it's just that. And I'm not a big talker, so it doesn't really bug me. And I can just disassociate if he's just talking to get it out of
To
his
hear himself,
system.
hear the sound of
Yeah.
his own voice.
And
Right.
it relaxes him. Yeah. If he's never silent. Only when he's passed out drunk is when he's most silent.
We have ball gags for that.
Noted. Very good idea.
And gimp suits, full gimp suit, something to restrain him. Just keep him
He'll
fucking
be like,
quiet
whatever,
and
baby,
still.
whatever you want. I'll be like, put this on.
If you've got the whatever, baby, whatever you want pass, dude, we could have so much fun exploiting that.
He
We could have so much
he
fun
really
cutting
is
edges
like that.
around
He's
that.
like, whatever, I'll do anything. Whatever you want. Whatever makes you happy. I'm like,
Whatever you want, baby.
Right? Put it to the test. Put it to the test.
I know. Put this ball gag in and then just leave me alone for this entire weekend, please. Thank you.
Or you could use them as a footstool. You could use them as a seat while you do your work. Be like, just get naked in front of him. Get naked in front of him. Be like, I want you on all fours, and you're going to be my stool for the rest of the day.
Oh, that's funny.
That might be fun.
And you're going to be still, and you're going to be quiet. And for every 10 minutes you make it, you get to do something nice to me that I get to pick.
I love that.
That's
He will
very good.
not be able to crack a joke every 30 seconds, but it would
Then
be
there
funny,
has to
and
be
then-
some form of punishment that you feel comfortable administering for every
Right.
wisecrack that comes out of his mouth.
every time he says something, then I'll play a video of Joe Biden and he'll get very upset. He'll be like, yes, I'll be like, well, now you're gonna watch MSNBC.
There you go. Just get a ball gag that he can't bite through.
Oh my God.
He will be like, "Ah,
Right.
I hate MSNBC.
Right? Right? Well, we didn't ask your opinion. That's the
We
thing
didn't.
we're not asking for. So be quiet for another
Thank you
10
so
minutes
much.
and maybe you'll get to kiss me.
He's just tailored the whole day for you.
I'm saying.
He really has.
I'm a
This will be
giver.
very fun. I'm
This
gonna
would be
live stream it.
wonderful on a Wednesday night during the
It will
election.
be. He said, no.
Put
Oh
a
my
20
God.
on that no.
Yeah. You are just the best. Please come
Yeah.
back anytime and tell the people where they can find you, your
So,
social medias and all the
There are
things.
social media things galore. People can find me at Twitter at all4arch. Instagram is elemental kink. Patreon is patreon.com/allthingsarch. And wishtender.com/masterarch
I
to send me
love it.
tributes.
Thank you
So.
so much. And look, you got your wish. Good night, mister. He He popped a 20
Ooh,
on
put
it.
a 20 on it. Look at that. He gave $40 tonight, all on being told.
Oh, we love
Who
you,
is this
Goodnight
person?
Mister.
Who is
Goodnight
this?
Mister is his name. We love him. He's one of our
Yeah,
biggest
great.
supporters. Such a
Thank
nice
What a
gentleman.
wonderful, wonderful
so
human being.
Right.
He did
right.
that quick. That was like a really power move.
I'm
He
saying,
was
and I
like,
just
"Oh,
gave
yeah."
my wish tender. Go throw something in my wish tender while you're at it. wishtender.com/masterarch. Make it happen, man.
Hell yes. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you
I'm
for your
definitely gonna
time.
bug you some more to come on our show. You must. You're so much
Absolutely.
fun. Tell Lainey
nice to
we
meet
said
both of you.
hello and thank you so much.
Yeah.
Nice
Thank
to
you,
meet
guys.
you. Take care. See you.
I
Darling.
just love him.
Darling. I saw him on Gino's show.
Yeah, that's where I first saw him. So
I mean, I just saw him recently. Was he just on recently?
yeah, recently. And then
Yeah.
Lainey messaged me and said, this is gonna Rocco. This is gonna be a real breakthrough for Goodnight Mister. That's funny.
Rocco, we're so glad you're here.
Yeah, Rocco. Wow, I loved him. He's so I love people that are like really comfortable with themselves.
He's really comfortable with himself, and he's good looking. I love the whole ring thing in his nose. He's just a cool guy.
No, and I'm like stupid. I'm like, you're so Seattle. I'm like, don't look at me, stupid. He's like, I don't really think that's a
Well, I just said it's just because the general opinion of Seattle and Portland is like people that are cool there.
Is that
That's
their
what you
cool?
meant. That's what I said.
I know.
That's what you meant.
That was my one thing where I was like, what a doofus you are, Keith.
Who cares? Nobody thinks that.
I know, I'm just teasing.
I know.
Go with it.
Dad and I have walked on that hedonism beach. It was
Really?
next to- yeah, it was next. It was next. This is years ago, of course, but it was next to Sandals in the grill in Jamaica. It's like being okay. For instance, it's like being on that nude beach in Saint Martin, on the French part of Saint Martin. I forget what that's called too. I don't know if that's called hedonism also. But
I
no,
don't remember
the
anyone
Jamaican
being nude there.
The one
Was I nude?
down this, the one down the beach. No, you didn't even walk down there.
I just took my top off on the clothed beach. Is that?
I don't think you took your top off.
I don't think so. You never know with me.
No, I know you were with me. You did not take your top off.
Oh, good. I'm just kidding.
I did.
What do we want? To ban the HOA. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Pee break. When do we want it? Now. Now we're going to take
What an
a pee
interesting
break.
life that guy has.
He really does. I love
Mr.
him.
Arch. What an interesting life.
We have a lot to get to as well. We have a love letter from Michaeline.
Oh my.
I'm gonna read. We have music videos tomorrow. We have the Ladies of Keanu cast coming on for a pajama
jam.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our jammies.
Yeah, and a couple of things. But first, I'm going to pee, and in the meantime, I shall play. Should I play Coco the Clown Test?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Actually,
Play
listen. I know what I'll play.
Play whatever you
I'm
want.
gonna play a hit. It's only a minute long, so you sit here while I pee,
Okay.
okay? And then when this
Okay.
video ends, you tell me how you felt. Okay?
Okay. Hurry up. I'm gonna start reading.
And now we dance. Keanu Cast is here to stay. Keanu Cast is here, and we are going to keep singing this song. Keanu, Keanu, K-E-A-N-U. Keanu, Keanu, and Michaeline, and sometimes Linguini. We dance, we dance, and we dance, and we We rub our heads, turn and rub it down. We rub it down. We rub it down. We rub it down.
I love what I'm hearing.
Oh my gosh, Linguini looked so beautiful that night, didn't he? Oh. Okay, Keanu, hurry up. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm a little bit crazy. I could play my accordion. I think I will.
I love what I'm hearing.
I love what I'm hearing.
How's your accordion, Michaeline?
It's fine. I was gonna start reading this book out loud because I do want to read it. It's about it's called Timothy Leary was the guy with the LSD in the 70s. Turn on, tune in, drop out. I'm gonna find the best passages of it. And
You were going
read
to start reading to them?
Mhm.
Story time with Michaeline.
Yeah, I'm gonna find some good stories, and I'll act them out as I'm reading them.
Okay.
How would that be?
That'd be great. Read us one line.
Well, here's chapter 8, The Mad Virgin of Psychedelia.
Okay. Give us a line.
Oh my God. The psychedelic revolution has, with miraculous swiftness, won the hearts and cupped the minds of the American people because, like any religious upheaval, it uses the ultimate weep on humor.
Weep.
Whatever it means. Yeah.
McGuinevere. We love you, McGuinevere.
I'm
loves you.
Guinevere. So that's just a little excerpt of that the first paragraph in that chapter 8. Psychedelic gorillas, disorganized hands of wise goof-offs, creative fuck-ups, and comedian chaplains have in 6 quip years effortlessly taken over the most powerful empire in world history. This was the psychedelic revolution, you know?
Yeah. I remember that book.
I
read
really
that.
don't remember that time.
I read it,
You don't
Mickey.
remember it. You didn't.
I read that book.
You, you didn't, but I'm gonna read it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, tell me. You read it to me as a child.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Provocative, empowering, psychedelic.
Say hello to Flying Baby Kiki.
Free love.
I love free love, even
Free
though I'm a
love.
baby.
Good.
I
grew up
love
in it.
that you never acknowledge me as Flying Baby Kiki.
I love you, flying baby Kiki.
Oh,
With the red
yeah?
hair.
Why didn't you act like it?
With the red.
Whee!
You're beautiful. You're beautiful. So
You know what else is beautiful?
what? I know. Reed Street
Candles and soaps by
Fantastic.
Reed Street Soap Company, ladies and gentlemen. Our fair sponsors. They're just the best. Get a Keanu Cast candle right here. I have an Untoward candle. Get a Bacchanal candle, a Michaeline candle. Get every single one of their
Absolutely.
soaps. Did you know that they're the only soaps actually proven to get you clean?
Absolutely. They are.
Promo code KikiBuck for 15% off. Everyone. Again, that's Reed Street Soap Company. We love them. We can't get enough. We can't.
I was going to dye it black for the Untoward Award.
Do
So maybe
what?
next week I was going to dye my hair black
No.
to win the Untoward Award.
to win it. You know I don't like that. Let me put the call-in number in case anybody wants to call with an untoward story. Bing. Banners. Whee! You. There you go. And then if you're too afraid to call, you may email untowardawardentries@gmail.com. I haven't checked the email, but I don't think we've had any. So call-in numbers up. In the meantime, Michaelie and I would like to read your Facebook post about what had happened to you today.
Do you have it?
I sure do.
Oh, sure. I wrote that at work.
As luck would have it. Where is it?
You have it. You're so funny.
So, today, Michaelie.
I thought it was rather mild, though.
Oh, it's pretty lengthy to be mild.
I can be very wordy when I'm writing.
Michaelie has been being terrorized by the HOA, and she's a Riverwalk 7. So, not meaning like you're 7.
I told you about paint. It's just fucking bullshit now. I'm only bettering my home. What the fuck is the matter with these people?
So, she's painting her house.
I swear to God, I will chase that bitch down. I will.
And when I say Riverwalk 7, I don't mean she's a 7 in the Riverwalk. She's one of the first 7 houses in the Riverwalk. It's a very distinguished title. And so the HOA was creeping around her house today, and she's painting it. So and it was raining, so they had to take the day off. But you believe she was writing notes on the ladders and things that they left, correct?
No, that's what I thought. But no, they already sent me a fucking fine from the time I left for work. From the time I left for work to the time, like a couple hours later, they already emailed me a fine for that, for not running it by them, for not telling them that I was painting my house the same color that it was painted before. That was not
Carlotta Thompson. You owe us 80 shillings for not letting us know that you are going to paint your house the exact same color, Missy. Also, the woman we had taking notes outside your home was very offended when you called her an asshole.
I called her a bitch.
When you called her a bitch.
She didn't even hear me. I'm like screaming from my porch.
Yeah.
Hey!
You were very rude. You were very rude. And we know you're one of the Riverwalk 7. But we don't want another pool situation, do we? So now you must pay the fine of 80 shillings. Make it be known. Riverwalk HOA. Was that what the?
Did you want me to read this, or did you want the people to read it?
Yeah, read it in your
Riverwalk concerns. When speaking of Riverwalk HOA management company, 2 words come to mind: harassment and stalking. I am frankly sick and tired of the white car and/or black vehicle in our alleyway on Terrace Park. There is a woman in said vehicles, pen and notepad in hand, perusing every detail of our homes. She will be reporting back to HOA management company on what these idiots deem is appropriate monitoring of a homeowner behavior. They call it behavior. When are we going to rise up against this tyranny? Note, I will get her license plate number and call the police and have her stop skulking around our homes. No reason for her to be in our back alleyway. No reason at all.
Well, the Riverwalk HOA has made the Untoward board.
They're assholes. I'm sick of them. So, I can't even exit that out. I was trying to exit your stuff out.
You're like, I don't want to see this anymore.
I don't want to see that anymore. No, I am going to start walking around with a sign.
I think you need to start picketing. Riverwalk concern.
I'm going to.
Riverwalk HOA management.
She's a bitch. And you know what? I saw this woman. And then I called Tara, who's in charge of all this. And of course, I left her a scathing voicemail, but she'll never call me back. I didn't swear at her or cuss at her or anything, but I just raised my voice a bit.
Tara's the in charge of the HOA?
No, she's just the fucking fuck face secretary manager of the HOA.
It's always a Tara. She's
It's an HOA. It's an HOA management company. They suck. They just suck. They act like we're children here.
Let me improvise what I think your voicemail was like.
Okay.
Please leave a message at the sound of the tone. Beep. Hi, Tara. This is Michaeline Cardilano Thompson, and I am not happy. I am one of the Riverwalk 7, and I am being harassed and stalked by one of your little minions here at the Riverwalk. Now, let me ask you something. Am I painting my house any different color than it was before? Would you and I think it's against my American and human basic rights to have to come to you with my paint choice.
It's the
And
same
one of the
paint
Riverwalk
choice that
7.
I had. I painted it the same fucking color.
Yes, I painted it the same fucking color,
didn't say
Tara.
And
You stupid Southern fuckhead. You better write this, or I will. Beep. Was that
my God.
what it was like?
No. I can find it. Can I find my message?
Yes. Wait, can you? No,
Probably.
it would be
I
on her.
probably
No, it would be on her phone.
I can probably play it.
No, you can't play your own message that you left.
I probably can.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and find it. It doesn't matter. This is just ridiculous.
You know what else is ridiculous?
Tell me.
I will. I shall. Your best friend Jim Stansel went viral today.
Oh, he did? What happened?
Not of his own accord either.
What happened? I didn't watch today because I couldn't get to it, and then I was busy at work and people were there and I couldn't really get to watch. What happened?
He was walking to Compound Media. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. In Hot Water it's a very entertaining program. And Jim always does. Jim Stansel does In Hot Water on every Tuesday, and he live streams the whole thing. And he had a bit of an Untoward T-shirt on, and
Yeah, the Proud Boys. I saw that.
yes. And
But
when
I'm
I
gonna
saw
find
it,
out.
I went, but I mean, that's fine to wear as a Compound Media, but like he was just walking around New York with it. Somebody snapped his photo.
Oh no, no. And put it up.
It went viral immediately. It's just the funniest thing. when
What's
they find
that?
it.
Is it on Instagram or what? What's it on?
Twitter.
On Twitter?
Okay, so this person says,
That's funny.
"Oh, this cracks me." Oh, are your P? Oh, what did you say? Sorry,
I didn't say anything. I'm just grabbing my sweatshirt.
I got scared. Don't scare me like that.
What do you mean?
I'm just kidding. Look at
Okay.
it.
This is cold.
So right, listen.
I
He
did
goes-
see that.
And so somebody named Ash Agony says a proud
Proud-
boy was just spun in roaming Herald Square. Even though he's a very short king, keep an eye out. A CP USA member sent me this pic of the proud boy.
I did see that, okay?
Look at him.
No, I just glanced at it. I didn't really know what I was reading exactly.
Look at him.
Although he's a very short king. Oh my god. He's probably so proud of that.
He is actually. He said, look at his comment. Look at those fucking legs. God damn, I look good. America first. In Hot Water Show said, "Thank you for letting us know about this." And as we all had assumed that the scourge of Proud Boy racism had been stamped out of NYC, apparently we were in error. Somebody
Yes.
please track down this monster and expose him to the world.
He's, you know what? He is so shameless. He could care less, and I love that.
I know. I'm definitely not a fan of the Proud Boys over
No, of
here,
course not.
but look at
Of
him.
course
Look at
not.
him.
He
It's
is
like
just- he
it's
is
very
just-
punk rock.
He
Yeah.
doesn't give a shit.
No, he's like these people, and look, he's live streaming.
Yeah, probably not a good idea to be walking around with that.
I know, but maybe it's very punk rock to do that, and they disguise these people's identity. And they're like, everybody be safe. Let's look at some other comments. Yeah, I just love him. And 74 likes. Look at those fucking legs. God damn, I look good. This has 21,000 views,
It does?
82 reshares.
Oh my God.
And he didn't even know somebody was taking a photo. And I don't even know how somebody even noticed that shirt.
Yeah, who would notice it? It's
Oh my God.
I mean, it's really just not anything.
That ain't a short king. That's a manlet.
That's hilarious. Keanu.
Oh, he's very proud, all right. He loves a sausage. I think that's a gay remark.
Oh
Oh,
God.
that's too funny. Hey,
It's just that
that-
it's a nondescript shirt. I mean, who would even notice it? Although
I
did
know.
although I did notice it on him when I tuned into the beginning of the show when he was on with
Right.
when he was
no,
on.
no matter how you feel about that group, shall we call it, or what have you.
Yeah, I mean,
we're
I
all
don't-
for free speech. It's just funny. It's like I wouldn't ever notice that shirt ever. And
I just noticed
yeah.
when he was on with Steve and on the dump. I just noticed it on him.
Oh, actually, you know what? Because I know you're the Dump's biggest fan. I have Steve Conti coming on.
I
at the end of the
know,
month. Yeah.
I'm not,
That's an athlete confirmed. She looks pretty.
he's just getting he's getting noticed and becoming a celebrity, so that's a good thing.
I guess. It's just funny. It's just funny. Anti-fascists are gay. Commies fear common sense.
I don't even know what the Proud Boys are exactly.
Yeah, it's just
A
I
very
don't
radical
exactly know either, but
very
it was
radical right-wing organization.
yeah, and it was actually funnily enough. Steve will be on next Tuesday, hopefully with and Garrett, hopefully with Garrett as well. Thank you, good night.
That'll be fun.
Thank you, producer Roberto. No, that was just hilarious. He's just walking down the street. You never imagine you're going to go viral. God damn it. Rocco, if you're still here, I wish I could find the fucking photo of you at remember when you were in the news at the city hall meeting?
Who? Me?
You.
Oh, I thought you were saying Rocco.
If Rocco's still here, I don't have it. It was during when it was
Yeah, it was during COVID. I had a
Yeah.
sign.
I better not talk about it. They're gonna take us out. And then you're sitting there like this with her sign that's like, I'm not wearing a mask. Goodbye. It's in the room. She went to the city hall meeting. Mike Lena's always protested what she thought was right.
Sorry,
should try
I
that.
only when it affects me. If people's bullshit is going to affect me in a negative manner that I don't like, and they're telling me what to do, I'm not having it.
She does not like to be told what to do. I
do
love to
not.
be told what to do.
Oh, Rocco's searching now. He's searching.
Yes. No,
Thanks,
that's
Zach.
amazing.
Thanks, Zach.
I know. I put them on the payroll.
We have so many people who are researchers.
Thank you for researching that. No, so Proud Boys is like it got overblown. I think that's the one that Trump said to stand by and stand down. I think they got a little bit radical.
What do you? Oh, you mean about the Proud Boys?
Yes, right. It's like a whole thing or whatever. So it
don't
doesn't
need-
have it
I
does
don't
not have
even
a
know
positive connotation. But I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
don't- I know
Stancil was
nothing
wearing
about
it.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the nice Stancel's not freaking. It got blown up. It was a very interesting time in history, I believe. That's why. But then leave it to somebody on the street in New York to take Stancel's picture, and I must say, his calves did look good. His legs look good.
Yeah, he looks good. He's
And then
he's little, but he looks good.
They said even though he's a short king.
I did see that, but I just glanced at it and didn't even think anything of it.
Right.
I don't know how I see these things. I just, when get away from that. Get away.
Your boobs look good.
Thank you.
Yeah, so he went.
They just look
that
big.
went viral
They're
today.
not really as big as they look on this stream. Go
Yes.
away. Get down. Get down. Get down.
Get down, everybody. Get down. Get down.
Get down. Get down. Get down. Go. I like being in this kitchen here like this. This is kind of fun. It gives me
No,
something.
we do not, Tony. Not at all.
No, you
In
guys
fact, I
look-
diametrically oppose.
No, I don't even really know.
I think it was just a punk rock thing for him to wear, maybe. But I did notice it, and clearly other people did too. No, diametrically oppose it. In fact, I hate the.
we're not that.
creator of
We
it.
are not those. People.
We're not highly political, but that is a buzzword.
Except I didn't really want a vaccine or wear a mask. Sorry if you don't agree with me.
And you didn't. You never did.
Fuck
Good
it.
for you. Good for you.
I didn't travel for 2 fucking years. My toes did not get in the sand for 2 fucking years because I didn't want to get on a fucking
God
plane.
forbid you don't travel.
No, I'm talking about where I like to go on a beach, and I mean, tough shit. It was
The only
not.
time you wore a mask was when I was in need and you came here
Yes,
on an
I did.
airplane.
I did.
I agree, Mickey. Same, Mickey.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
I
yep.
felt pressured. I got the vaccine. I did.
Oh.
Yeah, everybody tells me I'm gonna drop dead every
Oh.
day. I'm like, you people, Jesus Christ, wouldn't I have dropped dead already? I didn't want to do it. I don't even take a fucking vitamin, let alone
Ever.
Yeah, right.
Ever.
That was a really
Nothing.
horrible thing for me to go and
I'm
do.
really
But
sorry.
I did it. I was
Yeah. And you
Yeah.
got sick, you got COVID in between the 2 fucking vaccinations. That
that
pisses
was
me
horrible.
off. That pisses me off.
I just thought it was such a farce. I'm like, I'm like, how do I have COVID in between the shots? This is bullshit. Can I be a hostess in New York without having this, please? But I can't lie either. So I'm even though I'm not gonna. I can't. I
know, I get
gotta
it.
have the right.
I get it. I'm so glad
was
we're
horrible.
past this. I hope it does not fucking start coming back like they're gonna start regulating us again.
I don't think so.
I hope not, because you know what? I'm fucking done with this country then. Never forget waking up one morning to a message on Instagram from someone I hadn't seen since high school messaging me saying your mom is on CM2 with a sign.
How have I not thought to find that picture and bring it up? Can we Google it? Yeah. And then there was one sign that she was like, "Oh, I don't think I want that
Because
one."
that sign was too much.
Untoward.
Untoward. I didn't like that, so I switched it for another sign. They had a lot
And
of signs.
thank God you did. You would have gone viral like Stancil and his friggin' Proud. Fuck that. Ugh.
Oh my God, Rocco! Thank you for being on, Rocco.
No vaccine for me. Never. Hi, Michelle. Oh,
Right. There is a group of us. There is a group of us that refuse to do that.
You can call yourself the Proud Girls.
No, I
Just
did.
kidding.
And you know what? All I know is I even said to my people when it first started happening, I said to my people in the gym, we were talking about it, and this thing was happening, and this is coming out, and it was pre-mask, pre-vaccinations, pre-everything, and I just said we've been in these gyms, in these cootie-filled gyms for 30 years. I said
That's what Gino thinks.
We
too.
have a
He's
great-
like, I'll eat dirt. I don't care.
have a
That's why I'm
great
so healthy.
immune system. We've been in these dirty, filthy gyms for 30 years. We have people sweating and stuff all over the place. Cooties.
She don't give a fuck.
I said, we have a great immune system. I wouldn't worry about it. But,
Yeah, that was a really challenging.
But I
time.
believed what I was saying, and I've got a group of friends that didn't get vaccinated, but most people did.
I
and
felt
I
that
never-
I had to. Right. And
never,
it's
ever-
not political for me. I just I'm like,
I
oh wait, what? I don't want. I don't even like a Flintstone vitamin. Why? But I did it, and then what the
Oh, it
fuck
made
did
me
that
sick.
get me? I got COVID in between the fucking
It
shots.
made me sick that you got vaccinated.
I know. But
I went to Publix. I don't know why I always call it Bilo because it used to be. I never put a mask on my face. Nobody would even approach me because, not anybody to tell me to put a mask on.
Try
Because-
approaching Mickey
Because
and
I'm
do something.
scary. Because I'm scary. Because I have a
You are.
scary face.
Hi,
They've seen-
excuse me,
they've
ma'am.
seen
Do you
Dark
have
Mickey. They've
Dark
seen me.
Mickey?
They've
It's
seen
true.
Dark Mickey. So I
Hey.
do look scary.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have a mask?
Excuse me? You better get out of my face. Right now. Or else. Lunatic on aisle 5. Please.
But
There's
I
a lunatic on
literally-
aisle 5.
I made an extreme effort to stay away from every single person. I really did.
You did.
I did.
I didn't like any of it. I didn't know what to do or who to be or what was. I just wanted to get through it.
Horrible.
Yeah. Those was war times. So now, yes, we disavow Proud Boys. Sorry, we do. But Stancil, I think, was wearing it in more of a punk rock way.
We don't even know him.
We don't know him at all, not biblically or the like.
That's
Nothing.
right.
We love Jimothy. Oh my
All
god.
the stars are here.
It's-
Also, if you guys have not followed the Keanu Cast Historian YouTube page, it's our dearest Courtney Body. You must subscribe now. Do it now. Do it now or I'll start screaming. I'm going to bring it up right now and I'll show you. Huh. I wish I could find that. God, I wish I could find that picture of you on CN2 protesting.
I was just sitting there.
You're like this. It was like this.
Stop. So Master Arch, what is his real name? What's his first name? Is it
I
Arch?
didn't think to ask.
Master. If he gets a housewife that just wants to confer with him in her kitchen? Would
I
he
don't
do that?
know. I couldn't tell, and I was almost afraid to ask. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too cool.
I can't
Yes,
cast
that's
historian.
Keanu
Hi,
Cast
Courtney.
Historian.
Hi,
No.
Courtney.
Hi, Courtney. Notice that the thumbnail, the Keanu picture has glasses on because she's our Keanu Cast Historian. She will be on the episode of the sleepover pajama party episode tomorrow, along with McGuinevere and
Yes.
Michelle Dago. This was you on CN2. I'll show you.
I can't wait. I don't. I don't think my sign said that.
I don't know what it said. This is
But the-
Mickey.
but the
Do
face
not
is-
do
but
not
the face is-
screenshot that. And
But the face is pretty appropriate.
No, and she was right there on the local news. What did your sign say?
I don't remember.
Maybe it said this.
You look very Spanish tonight.
Oh, it's the color. Oh, I think
It's the color and the split in your hair and
Yeah.
your makeup, your face, and your earrings, and when you do this, when you do that pouting, you look very.
Via Verga, like I say, Barcelona and Ibiza.
Barcelona.
I know you were like this.
I
on
hate when
Twitter.
Americans say that.
Barcelona.
Yes,
I hate
also.
when Americans say things that are like spaghetti, like a Giada.
But
No, this was you on
No.
CN2.
I got a memory with my paddle standing out on my porch from 2013, although I did move in 2012 because it took them a while to get me the paddle. And it's a really cute picture of me with my paddle that they presented to me, but I didn't post it because it's got my address on it. Although most
Good.
people already know my fucking address.
We don't want to dox you.
It's already.
Hi, Keanu.
Hi.
Here's a fiver towards your. Hi, blah blah blah. We love blah blah blah. I can never say it right.
Your meat beater fund. Your meat beater.
Meat beater fund.
Because you need a mallet to
Oh, thank you.
beat the meat.
I was like, what? I have a vibrator. And also calling it beater fun. Meat beater fun.
I get it.
Blah blah.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you
get
so
it.
much.
It's very nice.
Here, have a slice, Buck. Thank you, blah blah blah. And everyone's still with us right now. You all get, and I don't normally do this. I'm going to do something radical. You all get a 3D Kiki coin. Yeah, I did need a I do need a mallet for my chicken Milanese.
Yeah.
Watch Keanu, watch Cooking with Kiki on the
I
weekend.
thought that was. I thought honestly, I'm dreaming about that chicken.
It was fucking delicious.
But I want to make it, but then I'm like, do I really want to make it for just myself? That's not fun.
That's fun. That's very Nancy Meyers like film.
I don't want to. I just don't want to make it for myself.
Sometimes it's fun to do that.
Maybe.
I have to cook for a freak over here.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Hmm.
That's all right. That's a good thing.
Hmm.
Are we low key tonight?
No.
Okay.
Michaeline.
Is that a beatbox?
Yep. Michaeline. 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 Jostle your head around. What? Coachella. Michaeline.
Was that better?
Yeah. Better.
Speaking of Cooking with Kiki, here we have a couple songs, and then Michaeline, I'm just really I'm really excited about your love letter.
Gosh, who's it from? Do we know?
I cannot say that, cannot
Or
reveal
is
the
it
name.
or is it anonymous?
It's an anonymous fan of yours. Isn't that exciting?
I'm excited.
We'll play a song, and then we'll play a couple music videos from Keanu Cast Historian. Then the love letter.
Perfect.
And then I have something else very exciting.
Oh, what? Do I know?
It has to do with the story in the news about a wonderful actor named Steve Buscemi, but that's not all. Okay, which one shall we play?
Did I see something about Steve Buscemi today?
You may have. Mm-hmm.
I did. I saw something about Steve Buscemi today.
Now dance.
on the streets of somewhere.
Yes.
Somebody did something to him.
Mm-hmm.
We're taking over, getting that Untoward award. With every video, we leave them wanting more. Bing, 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 us and we're so inviting. We're the butt rug
Baby.
always inciting lessons lost from our friends everywhere. Unapologetic, we're a wild and crazy pair. Untoward Tuesday, we're here to stay, spreading joy and laughter every single day. Blood rock babies, uniting, make some noise. Let's light up the world with our untamed voice.
Let's light up the world with our untamed voice. That was great. You still feel I didn't know. Watch me torture everyone. I'll just play this over and over and over again in the background.
That gave me a head rush too.
Was that good? We love it. We can't get enough. We can't.
Fun.
Read this from Bo Blah Blah.
Tahoe hiking the trails and dodging bears. That sounds like fun.
Missed the first part of it.
I wish I could see blah 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 better.
You want to? No, you missed. You started with the middle of the sentence.
No, I said sorry. I'm a few days behind. Just got back.
Oh, I didn't hear you say it. I apologize.
Well, I probably started reading it silently and then finished it.
Okay, so you said it in your brain.
Can't you read my brain?
All right, you just wanted
Everybody else can.
No, well, they can with your sassy faces. Thank you,
you,
blah blah blah, for the $4.99.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm a few days behind. Just got back from Tahoe, hiking the trails and dodging bears. That's exciting.
Sounds like fun. It does.
Bears really scare me.
I've never been. What?
Bears really scare me. Like they can eat you alive.
What's up, guys and gals?
Joey Dago in the house.
They could eat you alive.
They will. Have you ever seen Bear Man or whatever that documentary
Bear
is?
Man? No. Did you ever see the end of?
It's like about an idiot man that lives with a bunch of bears every year of his life, and then eventually they eat him and his girlfriend.
Oh God, I never saw that. I did see the end of Legends of the Fall, where Tristan, he had a good death. Where the bear attacked. He had a good death.
Oh my God. DJ Joey Dago here. Now I've made all these signs. Yeah, I want to look at I want everyone to subscribe to Courtney Body's YouTube channel. It's called Keanu Cast Historian. Let me see if I can find it right here, right now. And I'll play us a couple YouTube music videos. Ding, ding, ding. But we're going to save the lot of them for tomorrow because we have all of the Butt Rug Babies live. Isn't that exciting?
That would be fun. Mm-hmm. Yes.
And then we'll get to your love letter.
I can't wait.
And then we'll get to Steve Buscemi.
Will I be in love?
Well, only time will tell.
After the love letter.
Yes. So, we'll play Runaway Ruthie right now. Let's see.
It's funny too.
We love Runaway Ruthie.
I'll be right back. I have to fix my hair.
Oh, okay. She just leaves me on all by myself. Look at her go. So yes, everyone subscribe to Keanu Cast Historian. Our fair and wonderful Courtney Body is the owner of this YouTube channel. And really, she's done remarkable work already. So we're very excited about that. And tomorrow we have all of the Butt Rug Babies joining us live, along with Raging Tomato, who's a new person in the crew. We'll all be wearing our PJs. Maybe I'll wear, who knows? We'll get sassy. We're very excited. We're very excited. Here, without further ado, here's one video just for a taste. All right, she's back.
Who's Raging Tomato?
You'll meet her and you'll love her. I was on her program 2 weeks ago.
How fun.
Yes, she's a butt rug baby. Ready? Here, we have Runaway Ruthie. It's a music video.
Ruthie living at the airport. She's always on the go. Feather bra. She's a style like put on a dazzling show, playing songs with a pot on her head. She's got that funky beat. Ruthie's got the moves. She's dancing to her own heat. Ruthie's runway dreams, she's taking off high, no boundaries, no limits. She's reaching for the sky with a feather bra and the confidence she flaunts. Ruthie's the queen, she's the center of this dance. Runaway Ruthie, she's a star in the night, flying high with dreams. She's taking flight, dancing to a rhythm. She's breaking every chain. Runaway Ruthie, she's got that airport fame.
That, I just must say, that's the best part. Runaway Ruthie, she's got that airport fame. I mean, Mom, it's basically the song of the summer.
I love it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I love it. You look so sweet, Keanu, in that.
Do I? Yeah, I don't know what the hell you were doing. Oh my God. This just in. We have the photos of you on CN2 protesting. Are you excited?
It doesn't say anything bad. It just says, hang on.
Well, we're going to look.
I know. It doesn't say anything bad.
Are we boring you, Michaeline?
No, I'm just trying to find it. I hope I'm not boring you.
I'm saying I have the photos.
Oh, so do I.
Yes. I'm going to send, what would it do for you to have them? I have to control it. I have to show them on the large screen.
Oh, okay. I made it bigger so that you could really see.
No, just please. Bigger with 2 G's? How dare you? That's the sign you made go away. That was a Gino joke. I shouldn't have said
the video. Wait, what? In the video?
The camera roll. Wait, stop looking at it. Yes, I have it right here. They sent it to me as well.
Okay, you have to control it. Fine. Thank you, Zach and Rocco.
I'm so excited. Oh my God, this is going to be iconic.
He emailed them to me. Did they email them to you?
Yes, Michaeline, I've got it. God damn it. Everyone just relax. Okay. Oh my God. This is amazing. This is incredible. This is iconic. I don't know how they found these. But during the height of COVID, Michaeline went and protested at her local, and that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to protest at your local, what do we call it? The town hall meeting?
Yeah, at City Hall. I mean, what the hell?
Oh my God, there's a video. I'm so excited.
I don't even know about that.
You were there.
I was there.
This is so cool. All right, here's the photos. Michaeline has been known to protest here and again. But you know what? Without her protesting, people wouldn't have gotten back into the pool last year. Right?
That's right. That's right. Of course.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So this is very, very iconic, very exciting. Here, amazing, amazing. Iconic. Amazing. She didn't want to wear a mask and she wasn't taking no for an answer. So she marched right down to City Hall.
With a lot of other people. It was already organized.
No, you weren't by yourself.
No, it was already organized. I mean, I heard about it and it was already organized.
Right. And then you said, I don't like this sign. It was
no,
it was,
because it was politically incorrect and I didn't want to be that person. I don't
and I
exactly
thank God every day that you had the wherewithal to
So
here she is. Look at her. I don't know what your mask or your sign says.
You see, because I've got it bigger. It says free to breathe.
Free to breathe.
I can make it bigger.
Mickey. I don't know how to close up on this. Do you see her there though?
Can I just show you the bigger picture I have?
Sure.
I'll show it to you. So you can get the full effect.
But there she is. It says free to breathe. Yeah, that. Wait, here we go. Free to breathe.
Free to breathe.
God, you're like a freedom writer. This is amazing. Here's the next one. Let's see here. There you are.
It's just so far away, though.
Okay, well, this is what we have to work with.
Well, that's why I made that one bigger.
There she is, fighting the good fight.
Look at how far the chairs were apart, so we wouldn't sneeze on each other or something.
I know. I'm so proud of you, Michaeline. See?
Oh, you know what? The original poster that Zach just texted me. Did he text you too?
I don't know. I didn't look.
It said, the original poster said, mask equals, it said mask equals slavery.
Oh, man. Yep. That wasn't good.
So, yeah. So that's why I fucking didn't use that poster. I said,
I love your neon sign here. And now there's a video. Would you like to see it?
Sure.
This is so exciting. See it.
Quote, significant improvements in several key indicators, metrics, and data elements used to assess. March 5th, 2021, Governor McMaster issuing an executive order saying there have been, quote, significant improvements in several key indicators, metrics, and data elements used to in several key indicators.
There we go.
I'm like, really, I'm serious. So serious.
Incredible.
That's some fucking face.
It really is. It's so incredible. Wait, where is it? Wow.
Don't fuck with me.
I love it so much.
Several key indicators, metrics, and data elements.
Look, everybody else is just sitting there like with their dicks in their hands. You're like, I'm gonna fight this. Look at you.
Serious.
And improvements in several.
Look at her. She's like, keep walking. She's like, keep walking.
Fuck you up.
Fuck you. I love it.
I will fuck you up.
I will fuck you up. Incredible. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Free to breathe.
Several key indicators, metrics, and data elements used to assess.
Yeah, look at them. They're like, well,
That's Susan Vendetti.
Measure of impact.
Yeah. Wow. One more time. What was this lady's stance?
March 5th, 2021, Governor McMaster issuing an executive order saying there have been, quote,
was on our side.
Oh. Wow.
significant improvement.
Look at that eye. Right to the
You're mean mugging everyone. You're like, get that fucking camera out of my face. Nobody, they zeroed right in on you. They're like, if anybody, we gotta definitely cover this woman.
I'm gonna scare them into compliance.
It really would have been horrible if you had the sign that said, and they was like, here's a bunch of signs. Take one from the pile.
They did. They gave me a sign, and I went, I don't want this sign. I'll take that one.
I know. Then one of our friends texted, I think me and Rocco, or maybe it was just Rocco, like, your family really has a way of staying in the news. This is before my shooting, even.
I look like the shooter.
But thank God, I love that you had the wherewithal to go like, you know what? I don't think I want the masks or slavery poster.
Not.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the matter with these people?
Like, that's a little intense.
Free to breathe is cool, okay?
Free to breathe, you and me. Love it.
Movements and several key indicators, metrics, and data elements used to assess the measure of impact.
Wow, that's iconic.
There you go. That's funny. I don't have any copies of that at all.
The internet, mean mug them away. You eyeballing me? That's too funny.
Are y'all scared of me now?
They will be when I show you the next thing. No. Steve Buscemi.
Oh my gosh.
Next on my list.
I saw this, but I don't remember. It was today, actually, that I saw it, right?
Okay, yeah. So this is what happened to Steve Buscemi. And this has I know you've all heard this story. He got punched in the face in New York. There's somebody out there that really hates Boardwalk Empire because this guy has done this to like two members
really?
of the cast.
Some
Yes.
Boardwalk Empire? Really?
Apparently. But it reminded me of a trend. So if you don't know, Steve Buscemi got punched in the face in New York City. Let's see, where is the article? Bing, 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 bing. There we are. Here we are. We all know Steve Buscemi and love him. He was Mr. Pink in Reservoir Dogs. You know, we love him. He's not the most attractive man alive. But does that mean
he's
he
been
should be punched?
He's been in a million movies and shows.
Right. So, but does that mean he should be struck in the face?
No.
Absolutely not. Quiet, you. Quiet. Don't explode, laptop. There we go. There he is. Buscemi, 66, was strolling through Kips Bay last week when a brute walked up and struck the Boardwalk Empire star in a broad daylight attack. One of the latest unprovoked assaults in the 5 boroughs. Law enforcement sources told the Post. The actor suffered swelling to his face and left eye and was taken to Bellevue Hospital for treatment. Meanwhile, his deranged assailant took off and is still on the lam.
At large? He is? Oh my God.
This is written like a 19... Hey.
Meanwhile, the
bad.
deranged
He's
assailant
an
took
old
off
guy.
and
He's
is
an old sweet
still
guy.
on the lam, sources said. The actor suffered swelling to his face and left eye and was taken to Bellevue Hospital for treatment.
The New York Post is written. This is a really odd way of writing. So there he is. We love him. We know him. But in solidarity, right, Michaeline? Because we want to be in solidarity with Steve Buscemi, correct?
Yeah.
There used to be this trend where people were putting Steve Buscemi's eyes on their own faces.
Oh.
So I took the liberty of Buscemiing us. Would you like to see?
Steve Buscemi. He looks
I'll
pretty
start
good.
with me. I'll start with me because so you're not frightened. And this is in solidarity. We stand with you, Steve Buscemi.
You're so funny, Keanu.
What happened to you, Steve Buscemi, is not right. And in solidarity with Master Buscemi, I present to you Kiki Buscemi and Michaeline Buscemi. The funny thing is,
Ew, Steve Buscemi already looks like he got punched in the face with those bags under his eyes.
He was in Fargo too.
Yes, with the wood chipper.
With the
So here, there's Kiki Buscemi. Don't laugh. This is in solidarity.
I know you look pretty good there.
Thank you, Michaeline. I look like Steve and Mr. Pink. Actually, I look like I could be his kid.
No, I don't think you look bad.
Michaeline, you can laugh. I don't look good. I look sick. I wasn't actually scolding you. That was horrible. I took Steve Buscemi's eyes and put
I know,
them
and
on
I
my
just went,
face.
you look pretty good. If you scold me, I'll go, oh, well, you look pretty good.
No, you know what? You look really good there.
All you have to do is reprimand me, and I'll go.
You really don't look that bad.
Zach said, looks like Pepsi. Like, oh.
There's Kiki Buscemi. Would you like to see Michaeline Buscemi?
Oh my God.
I bet you would. I'm sitting at a fucking bar doing this yesterday. It was like, I'm like, this is going to be really awesome.
Oh.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So how does this, well, first of all, how does this photo make you feel?
What photo?
Of me.
Of you?
As Kiki Buscemi.
I think it looks cute. You could never look ugly.
All right, well, what do you think of Michaeline Buscemi?
I'm afraid to look. It's already the worst photo in my life.
I swear to God, it took everything in me not to make it talk. I made her tomorrow. And this is not doctored other than I put Steve Buscemi's eyes on Michaeline's face. You guys have like the same eye color even. You just look really tired.
Like it's like that right eye is like fucking halfway down my cheekbone.
I think you look great. You look really pretty. Mickey Buscemi.
Look at if you just take this part off, how ugly I am. Well, and that part too.
This looks normal. Then this eye sort of sliding down.
It's a
little
lot.
bit,
Yeah,
but-
it's like the right eye just is like halfway down onto my cheeks.
Yeah. And that's not all. I did every single butt rug baby as well.
Oh, that's
But I guess
so-
I'll show them tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll be really fun.
They'll have all of them.
Yeah.
So Michelle, McGuinevere, Courtney. I even have Robert.
Araya.
Yeah. I have Raging Tomato. I have everyone. It's going to be very exciting.
Is Raging Tomato going to be in jammies too?
We all are. Yes.
Good.
Do you like the jammies I got you?
I do. I love them.
Look, show them the necklace I got you for Mother's Day.
I have it somewhere. I don't have it on right now.
What? It's not good enough for you?
That's not true. It's just that I was working and I just didn't want to, when I taught this morning, didn't want to be wearing it while I'm teaching.
I hear that.
Is a necklace that says mommy.
How cute. I know. I'm such a good daughter, aren't I?
It spells out mommy. I love it.
MOMMY. What's that spell? Mommy.
Because she calls me Mick, Michaeline, and mommy.
I do. And you call me Kiki Rodriguez.
Kiki Rodriguez.
Michelle
Kit,
fell
what do
asleep that she was very untoward this week. How was she? Michelle has never done anything untoward in her life.
Who was untoward?
Michelle. Absolutely not.
She
I
was
can't believe it.
Why?
Who's screeching? Oh, it's your chair.
Kit is squeaking. No, Kit is squeaking.
Mm.
I don't know why he does that. He was on by the window. He was looking out and squeaking at something.
What's it not like to have a nice cat?
He's a nice kid.
Good morning, Kiki. Oh my God.
Ick.
All right. Without further ado, now that we've done, all right, I'll show Kiki Buscemi once more. And then we'll save the other Buscemis for tomorrow for sure.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I think I look great.
I honestly don't think you look bad. You look a little like Shelly.
Oh my God. That's so offensive. For Shelly.
To who?
I don't know. Steve, me, Shelly. It's just too much. It's just too much.
You do. You look a little like Shelly.
Even though this is hideous, do you want to know what's not hideous? How you feel after you use a bar of... Reed Street Soap. Promo code KikiBucks for 15% off, ladies and gentlemen. Reed Street Soap Company. We love it. We can't get enough. We can't.
Get down. Get down.
Yeah, play the accordion at him. If anybody just like started and tuned in right now, they'd be like, what the fuck is happening here? Oh my God.
I'm terrorizing my cat.
I love it. Well, rest in peace, Steve Buscemi.
He's not dead. He just got punched.
Yeah. You're right.
In his eyes, it looks like.
White Claw break.
Oh, God damn it!
I know. But his eyes always look like that.
I know.
Okay, so tomorrow we'll show all of the gals in their Buscemi eyes and even Robert as well. Finally.
Is Robert going to be in pajamas?
Robert's not going to be on the screen unless he wants to.
I think he said he bought some sexy pajamas.
Well, then he's more than welcome. Did you ruin the surprise? This is because I'm not in the group chat. I didn't know.
Maybe I made it up.
I think you made it up. He bought a negligee.
He did. He's just going to come out in his Speedos.
People will be like, whoa.
We want Robert. We want Robert. We
Robert.
want Robert. We want Robert.
Roberto. In Speedo. Nothing is more creepo than that. Ay.
Listen,
Tidy whiteys. Tidy whiteys.
that's
We
okay.
want-
It's not that kind of show. I step away for a minute, and what did I know? Nothing. So yes, and Joey Dago, you as well. You must wear pajamas as well.
Tidy whiteys. Tidy whiteys.
No, it's okay. You know, we mustn't be that untoward.
Okay.
I did.
I'm only kidding because I just like to say that.
Now dance.
Ay caramba, Mickey, dance, 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 dance. Can't dance. Don't ask me. I can't dance. Don't ask me. I can't dance. Don't ask me. I can't dance. Don't ask me.
It's more like this.
Okay. More.
I can't dance. Don't ask me. Can't dance. Don't ask me.
Oh, that was great.
Thank you. Thank you for your improvisation skills. All right, ready? Do you want your love letter now?
Oh my gosh. Am I going to swoon?
I don't know. Someone, a fan of ours, was so sweet. And they messaged me on Instagram. They said, I wrote a love letter for Michaeline. Where can I send it? And I said, just send it to me. I'll get it to her. And I will not say the name unless he wants me to. It's a he, not a she. So
am I going to have a written copy of it? Or
I suppose I could paint
why
it.
Could
it's quite long.
Will you send it to me?
I haven't actually read through the whole thing, so.
Oh my gosh, well, how come I don't get to read my own love letter first?
Nikki, because I want to surprise you for the air.
I want to surprise you through the air.
If I had sent it to you or painted on a fucking plaque,
I want to surprise you.
Then it wouldn't be a surprise.
I want to surprise you through the air.
What don't you get?
It sounds like we're trapeze artists.
Yes. They always call us the flying Willendas, didn't they? Surprise you. Yeah.
Oh, I'm surprised. I'm going to catch your feet.
Catch me, Michaeline. Wee. Flying Willendas, right? How we're gonna ruin the surprise by merely just sending you, a very dark Word document with your love letter on it? No, I want to hear your actual. And I might be surprised too, because I honestly have not read this. So it's about 55 pages. So
what?
Everyone buckle in.
Oh my God.
But I love this man. He's great. And he's a big fan of yours. All right, let's start. Let me take a sip of my White Claw so I can read better. My dearest Michaeline, I stand now at a pivotal meeting in my life. It's already funny. For man seldom possesses such a full tank upon entering the first years of middle age.
The first years of middle age? Such a full tank.
Mm-hmm. Yet. Unfortunately, this is the very age where a man can finally acquire a great deal of wisdom. Such wisdom of experience is nearly always at the cost of his youthful vigor. He has vigor. The common man even has a saying to himself to accommodate this imbalance more easily. Bah! In quotations. Bah! Okay, in the quotations, I'll do this. The common man even has a saying to himself to accommodate this imbalance more easily.
Bah! Youth is but wasted on the young.
See? It is such an old lesson that any woman man that any woman or man could even hope to find, for such a mixture of youthful man and mature mind has been the subject of many a cautionary tale in literature. It is a sad truth that with the onset of middle age, he's not talking to, he's talking about himself, not you, Michaeline.
I know. I think no, I'm listening intently. I think it's probably a very heartfelt, charming letter.
It is.
So
I'm dyslexic and I can't find my place. I know you're waiting with bated breath. It's sad truth, but that with the onset of middle age, a means to produce red-blooded desire for his lady is sorely lacking in the common man. Did you hear that? He said red-blooded desire.
Yeah, yes, I can hear.
And so, upon my recent realization of my unique position of possessing both wells deeply some nights ago, do you understand how the picturesque... No, sorry, I skipped a part. Nope, I didn't. The common man. Yeah, okay, sorry, it's long. And so, upon my recent realization of my unique position of possessing both wells deeply some nights ago, do you understand how the picturesque comforts of settling down with any woman before this gift was? This gift was utilized, did utterly crumble before my new gaze of wisdom? For here came, too, the all too real understanding that this grave waits for no one. Not the common man, nor for those who find themselves handed with the best opportunities. So forgive me, Michaeline, that I may be a little untoward, but I am loath to beat around the bush. Wow. But I thereafter resolve never again to pass another port in a storm. That's goddamn poetic.
Honestly, he's very eloquent.
I am something of a loaded gun, for you will be astounded by how much younger looking and more agile I am than any other man my age. And yes, I'm willing to prove it. But in my newfound wisdom, I simply have no time to spend on little girls with their dreams of long white dresses anymore.
I like him.
Indeed, my accumulated experiences, too many times, I have already felt the frigid icebox that is a younger woman's propriety. He's goddamn Shakespearean. I don't wish to be exposed to daughters, and certainly not their petty pride. This seems like an attack on me now.
No, he's just
I'm teasing, I know.
He's just talking generally.
They have been laid across the bed like a starfish, kept naive of even the first tip of the pleasure of lovemaking, never to be remembered again. Michaeline, I know about the yearning that comes later in life for women. I know you still believe, Michaeline, that there is yet the ultimate explosion waiting on the top of the mountain. Does that sound appealing to you? I'm asking.
It's a personal love letter. I can't respond or expound on it until I hear the whole thing.
Okay.
And
he wants to give you the
what?
He wants to give you the ultimate explosion waiting at the top of the mountain. Can you expound on that?
No, not until I hear the whole thing.
Okay, good, because there's 50 more pages. Just kidding. That kind of peak can give birth to universes, Michaeline. Let me take you where the woman you are truly yearns. Let me be the dynamite inside of you. Tall, strong, and tall, strong, and possessing a manhood of the impact that has only been scratched upon in your wildest, freakiest, womanly dreams.
I love it.
Do you think this is Mr. Master Arch? I don't know. It's not.
It's not Master Arch.
No. But that's what he was telling. This is really coming full circle. Come with me, Michaeline.
Oh,
Be my golden beach lady.
Don't make fun of him.
I know. I'm just moved
to tears. You're horrible.
Be my golden beach lady.
You're horrible.
I'm so glad I didn't read it before. Come with me, Michaeline. Be my golden beach lady and come to know my vigor.
God, I'd love to. Are you laughing or crying?
Oh my God.
Are you
No, I'm not actually. Oh God. No, yes, I'm crying. Come with me, Michael.
Are you crying? Wait.
No, I'm laughing. Oh, come with me, Michaeline. Be my golden beach lady and come to know my vigor.
What beach? What time?
No, the other beach lady. For tonight. Okay, so it's in Old English. For tonight on a secret beach, there is a Pierre. There is a, I mean, probably meant pied-à-terre or a Pierre. There is a cabin close by. Rustic wooden walls permeate the scent of a primal adventure. There you are, bronze athletic goddess, golden hair, eyes still closed. The sheer curtains will tussle in the wind, enough to wake you. Your green eyes look over, and here's your vampire in the window.
He knows I like vampires.
He does. He's really a fan of yours. I'm about to enter your deepest shadow. The sea is at full swell. Wow. Last line. It is divine nymphhood. Bite your fingers. Yours sincerely, Steve Buscemi. I'm just kidding. But I won't reveal his name.
But you have to send me that.
I
With
sure
the name.
Will you be masturbating to it later?
No.
With a with a
That's
headshot like this, how could he not write such
really
poetic
that's
literature?
private.
Mickey, what are you doing? What's happening?
I'm trying to make a heart.
So you liked the poem? Does
Yes.
that resemble a heart for you?
No, I can't make it work. Kind of.
The sea isn't the only thing at full swell. That's right. Full swell. Wow. My golden beach lady. I need a golden beach lady song ASAP.
It's sort of a heart. It's my beating heart. Here it is. Thank you, admirer, and lovely writer of lovely letters. Here's my heart.
Are you having a stroke? I could barely. I eat sand, and I could do better than that.
I can't do it. Like, I can't get it with me sitting here like this in this weird.
Michaeline, Listen, I'm not even in fucking kindergarten.
Look at
yet,
it.
and I could draw a heart better than that.
It's pretty good. Look.
Great. You're doing a great job. That looks like shit, Michaeline. Whee!
No, it doesn't. That's good. It's
Wow,
my
that was
beating
fun.
heart. Thank you. It's my beating heart. Send it to me right now.
Okay, not now.
You'll never send it to me. You're just gonna hold it in.
I don't want to reveal his identity. I'll
But
cut
to
out
me,
his
you
name.
can. I'm not gonna reveal his identity.
He did ask me where can I send it. I said, "Oh, send it to me."
Right. So
And I love him. He's one of the nicest guys ever. So
Well, right. So that's why you should send it to me, and let me know who it is.
all right, I'll tell you who it is.
No, don't tell everybody.
It's
He doesn't
Jim
want
Stansel.
It's not.
He's proud of it too. No.
It's that little proud boy. No.
Ugh. Eesh. Well, yeah, I thought that was great. I thought some highlights were,
That's not Jim Stansel.
No, it wasn't Jim Stansel.
Why would you say such a thing?
We have no Untoward Award winners, so the Riverwalk HOA is here. Then we have to go. We have to go.
Look at. Pretty good.
No, it's not good. That looks terrible.
It does not. It looks fine.
You look like you've been I don't know what. What's the thing with Jesus where there's a fiery flaming heart on them? That's what it
Sacred
looks
Heart
like.
of Jesus.
Yeah.
It's all right.
So you are really into you love the love letter.
Well, Keanu, he's being very nice to me and saying really nice things.
My golden beach lady.
Even if it's kidding, it's still cute and funny and nice.
It's not kidding.
And
I believe it wholeheartedly.
and eloquent, and that's nice. She has to send it to me, name and all.
No. Maybe he doesn't want to be revealed. I'll have to ask him.
But he was going to send it to me. It was my love letter.
He said, "Where can I send it?" I said,
Yeah. So right. So you hijacked it.
I wanted to surprise you
for a bit on the show.
Did you? Okay. Did you? I'm sorry. Excuse me.
So
Me,
now.
everybody.
Oh
God, I hijacked it.
So now all I'm saying is you should send it to me. So because it's my love letter.
I will send it to you.
And you won't tell me who it is?
I have to ask him if he wants his identity revealed.
Well, he sent it. Obviously he does.
Maybe not now that I've read it on the air.
Well, I'm not gonna reveal it.
Well, you dox every once in a while on accident.
Do not.
Maybe I will send it to you. Do you think I'm really not going to send it to you?
I don't know.
Listen, Golden Beach lady. My passion for you
And
burns with the fire of 1,000
the Golden
suns.
Beach lady. Woo!
That's Untoward.
Golden Beach lady.
Peak of the pit of your day, Michaeline.
The peak of my day was good class this morning. The peak of my day was yelling at that stupid bitch behind my house. That was really fun. The peak of my day was coming here and spend it with all you nice people.
What was the pit?
I didn't have a pet.
I had a hiccup.
I don't have a pet.
So you liked yelling at the lady.
Yeah, it was fun.
Love that.
I thrive in anger. Imagine that.
You don't look very angry here. You look quite docile.
My dearest Michaeline. I want to read about the Golden Beach lady again. Now just act like this is going to Mickey Buscemi.
What do you mean?
Now in my newfound wisdom, I simply have no time to spend on little girls with their dreams of long white dresses anymore. Indeed, my accumulated experiences, too many times I have already felt the frigid ice box that is a younger woman's propriety. I don't wish to be exposed to daughters, and certainly not to their petty pride.
So maybe he is talking about you.
Probably. They have been laid across the bed like a starfish, kept naive of even the first tip of the pleasure of love-making, never to be remembered again. Michaeline, I know about the yearning that comes later in life for women.
I can't listen to anymore.
I know you still believe, Michaeline, that
I can't listen to
that
any more of you making fun of it.
the ultimate explosion waiting on the top of the mountain. That kind of peak can give birth to universes, Michaeline. Let me take you where the woman you are truly yearns. Let me be the dynamite inside of you.
It was painful listening to you read it once, okay? Not because the letter was bad.
You don't like my
but
rendition?
Laughing and making fun. Now with the megaphone, it's become a.
Now I really have the rhythm.
Please, no
All
more.
strong and possessing a manhood of the impact that has only been scratched upon your wildest, freakiest, womanly dreams. Come with me, Michaeline.
I hate you.
Be my golden beach lady and come to know my vigor.
Michaeline, I think he intended it to be heartfelt, and that's as heartfelt.
Yeah,
as
and you're making fun of it. What a bitch.
I'm gonna say forever.
Come with me, Michaeline. Be my golden beach lady.
My heart.
Also, please remove your skin so I can wear it as a coat. Do you mind? I would like to keep you in my basement. Oh, sorry, that wasn't a part of it. For tonight on a secret beach there is a pier. There is a cabin close by. Rustic wooden walls permeate the scent of primal adventure. One more line. There you are, bronze athletic goddess. Golden hair, eyes still closed. The sheer curtains will tussle in the wind, enough to wake you.
Sir, I'm really sorry that she conned you into sending it to her.
I didn't con him. Your green eyes look over.
I'm really sorry.
Here is your vampire in the window.
This is your reward for sending it to her.
I am about to enter your deepest shadow. The sea is at full swell.
I think it's beautiful. That was the peak of my day. I'm just jealous. No,
well, take it home and let Bisconti read it to you, and replace Michaeline with Keanu.
That's okay.
Or
that's for you. No one's ever gonna call me athletic or a golden beach lady. Here is your vampire.
I drew a heart just for you, admirer.
It looks like he stabbed you.
Sorry, I can't draw from this angle in looking in this thing, and I just tried to be funny, so.
I love it, and I think he'll really like it as well. It looks like Wilson. The volleyball. Look at it. It does. It looks like Wilson. You're wearing white. It's like a Halloween costume. Wilson, Castaway. Make eyes at him. Wilson, come back.
Sorry, Wilson.
Sorry, Wilson. Put eyes in it with your fingernail, like this.
I can't. There's too much red on me. It won't go away. It's
Use
a very
your fingernail to put eyes in it.
It's
Do
a
it back.
very
Mow, mow,
It
mow,
won't
mow.
do it. It won't do it.
With your fingernail,
It
scratch
won't
them off.
do it.
I wish I could reach to the screen.
It won't. It won't do it. It's too gummy on there.
Yeah. Peak of my day. Stop that. Michaeline, you know what? Why don't you grow up for once? Okay? This is a serious show. All this, silliness. You trying to break the equipment. Not how we operate around here. And I'm a baby, and I know that. So, last warning, Michaeline. You golden beach goddess. Let me tell you, I know something about beaches because I love eating sand. Thanks for slicing me out of your belly.
Mm-hmm.
This is the peak. That letter was the peak of my day.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll send it to you for sure. Master Arch, follow him everywhere. We loved him. Tomorrow we have the
He's
pajama
really
party.
sweet and nice.
Tomorrow we have the pajama party with all of the butt rug babies. I have all of their Steve Buscemi photos.
It's gonna be
And
really
I can't wait. I can't wait. Very
Yep.
excited about that. We've about 100 more music videos. So it'll be me, McGuinevere, Courtney Body, Michelle Dago. I guess Robert's going to come on in a negligee. And then we have Raging Tomato. We have an Array of Light. God, the original butt rug babies. We're all going to have a pajama party. Me and Michaeline, I bought her a matching set.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be really
With
fun.
my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So we have that to look forward to. Thursday, Nightlife, me, Chrissy, Violet, Bread, Danny. Next week, I will have to get back to you on that. But we do have your favorite Steve Conti from the Dump coming on at the end of the month. I know that.
And Garrett.
Well, if we can get him, yes.
Okay.
And the Fuck the Uniparty event, if you're in the Brooklyn area, that will be this Friday. I will be the master of ceremonies.
Good.
We'll have another music video from Michaeline. Yay. I have a onesie. Yay! I have like about 60 costume changes for our jammies.
You do? That's cool.
Some funnier, some
Yeah, that's fun.
cuter.
That's fun.
Yeah. This has been Untoward Tuesday. Talk to me about something for the length of this cigarette. And then in summation, I really liked what that gentleman said, Master Arch. He was very, very
Pretty down to earth.
very down to earth, very progressive in
Very
such
cute. Yeah,
a
very
way
cute.
to explain such a bizarre field
Yeah.
in such a normal way. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's and he's very about doesn't want young people who cannot afford him, and he's very honest about that. And why should he give his services for any less than what he wants, which is Gucci clothing.
I love it. That was the line of the night.
It was good. Yeah, it was really good. So.
Look at Michaeline. She's so cavalier now. She's like, oh well, I better cover up this.
No,
my
I'm
life.
just cold, you weirdo. I'm not covering it up. I'm just cold. My door's open for the cat man.
So what are we gonna do about the HOA, huh?
There's nothing to do except fucking get your house in order and sell it, and that's it, and get the fuck out of here.
No, don't let the
I'm
HOA
so
run you
sick.
out.
I am so sick of them. If I don't pay them $50 now, they won't let me go to the pool.
Oh my God, these assholes.
They're fucking assholes.
You want to know what else? I had the meeting with the wedding planner today.
Oh, you did? Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I've decided I want a disco ball wedding.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes, I want millions of disco balls everywhere. I woke up in the middle of the night and I said, I want disco balls hanging from the ceiling, as many disco balls as you can get me. And
So
she'd
she's gonna
be
do it?
obliged. Yeah.
Okay, good. And I've got sort of the list.
Wait,
but
could you log into the thing that I sent you?
only on my phone, which was really little to do it.
You can use your iPad.
I'm gonna figure out how to do that.
Same deal. Same thing.
And I don't think it was a complete addresses in there or anything, just some. I'll have to conference with you.
No,
to-
I did. Yeah. I put
Yeah.
them in there, my
Are they
girl.
all in there? Are they all
There's
in
about 5 missing.
there? Okay.
Only 5 though.
And they have to on there it says they need to be in the mail by I think June 13th or something like that. It said it right
Yeah.
on
Right, that we have a timeline.
June 4th, June 13th, June 4th maybe.
Our
It said-
calendar. Yes,
So-
disco ball wedding. That's what we're doing. That's the deal.
Okay. That sounds fun. Will there be disco music?
No.
March 5th, 2021, Governor McMaster issuing an executive order saying there have been, quote, significant improvements in several key indicators, metrics, and data elements, and improvements in several key.
I just love it so much. Free to breathe. I love you for being such a protester.
This impacts all of our lives. To have to wear a fucking mask on my face is the most disgusting thing in the world, okay?
Agreed.
Just because they're fucking around with us. That's exactly how I look. You have the look. You've got the look.
With your slow blinking eyes. I like it. You're very good at what you do. Thank you to everyone for being here. We're going to wrap this up now. What did we learn today? Mickey. We know about Mickey. She don't give a fuck. Thank you, Master Arch. Tune in tomorrow, 9 p.m. for the slumber party. Everybody here right now, I'm going to do something radical. Just going to go ahead and do something radical. 100,000 Kiki bucks for everybody here that stuck around with us.
Yes.
This has been Untoward Tuesday. Episode 30, I believe. You guys are the eels hips, you're the cat's pajamas, you're the bee's knees. Tune in tomorrow, 9 p.m. for the slumber party. We love you. Kiki and Mickey out.
Bye. Love you guys. See ya.